All right, what is up, everybody? My name is Chris. OMGMTG. All the links can be found at OMGMTG, and welcome to another episode of From Pennies to Power, where we take cardboard pennies and turn them into absolute beasts of power. All right, we have another fun, grand evening, as per usual. So let's get right into it, because I just love to dive right into it, because I want to get these games through and through, and just get some serious Pauper Commander / fun casual games in, and hell yeah. So just start right into it with my right over here, well, left, wherever corner the hell it is. I will start with Dave and start with him. Let's get it down.
What's going on, everybody? Thank you so much to OMG for having me out today. That's right. We're playing some Pauper Commander. It's my first time, so everyone go easy on me. I apologize if I don't know what I'm doing. Fun little story, quick. Me and OMG had a game scheduled a long time ago. I said I'm going to build a deck for it, and I accidentally built the wrong deck. I built an Artisan deck.
You built the Artisan,
I didn't even know Artisan. I didn't know Artisan was a format. Apparently, you only get one uncommon here. I don't know what that means. So thank you so much for having me. I really appreciate it. Today, we are playing Kami of the Whispered Hopes. OMG actually posted a deck list of this. I think mine is a little different. We'll see how it goes. Probably not as strong as this baddie over here. But yeah, I'm really excited to step into playing some Pauper Commander. You know where to find me on all the socials over here. You can see my YouTube channel. I'm a variety streamer in my off time. So I just finished playing Elden Ring. Go and check that out 40 fucking episodes later. If you want to check out lifestyle stuff, that's Instagram. MTG stuff, that's Twitter. Y'all know where to find me. Thank you so much for having me. Appreciate it. And again, I just tweeted about it, but thank you to Fallen Samson for subbing in and getting this game going. Really appreciate it.
Yeah, appreciate you, man.
All right, so it's sweet. And now swing on down to you, Nate.
All right, how's it going, everyone? I'm Nate, our Turtledog14. Putting my little socials there into the Twitch. Mostly just trying to bring that positivity and just fun, good times to the Twitter space, to the Instagram space for us Magic the Gathering players. And recently, really just been pushing some both mental and physical fitness, and with this MTG FitFam hashtag. If you're on Twitter, search it up. It's a lot of great people just out there supporting each other, and we're just having fun with it. Tonight, I'm bringing out the Galadriel, Elven Queen, Lord of the Rings, Simic Precon. I just like the idea of all the voting. Like, it's gonna be Survivor in this. It's gonna be we're voting each other off, we're knocking each other out, and I'm just waiting for my cards to show up, because I completely read this Precon into something a lot more fun, and can't wait to bring that deck out soon too. I'll pass it on.
So I'm Fallen Samson. You can find me on most social medias as Fallen Samson. I do a lot of stuff on an app called Whatnot, where I do custom 3D miniatures, and I will paint on live stream. I'm currently working on a couple pieces of commission pieces, one of them being a Harley Quinn.
Let's go.
That's
we got a PG-13, and then we got a, hey, you need to take this to another stream kind of versions of her. I will be playing. See, I didn't, and I'm the last man in my casual commander deck.
Yes.
Aether's got a passage, the Shadowborn Apostle variant of it, and that really just roots back to when I first got into Magic.
Mm-hmm.
I fell in love with Shadowborn Apostle. That's when I got into Magic. We're talking OG Shadowborn Apostles when I fell in love.
Oh,
So
there
we go.
So like, I feel like we're gonna be doing Pauper / Arch Enemy.
Yes.
Right, I'm the arch enemy.
So yeah, the way that's gonna work is so
look out.
Dave and myself are playing a actual straight up Pauper Commander decks. Nate's playing a Precon that he's already on the back end mind has optimized, so he knows exactly what to do with the game itself. Samson's playing some OG like flavor fun deck where he's very excited about it. So it may turn out to be Arch Enemy, and we're all gonna go after Dave. So just watch out for that. We're going to play by the PDH pals. We're going to start with 40 life. That way we can keep everything consistency. That way everyone's at that itself. Normally, Pauper Commander would be 30 life and 16 commander damage. We're going to go with 40 life and 21 commander damage. Obviously, because we have two straight up EDH builds. Either way, even with the 30 life or the 40 life, Pauper Commander decks can seriously put in a lot of work. So watch out really for the arch enemy of Dave again, because
Isn't that what we're here to prove, right?
Yeah, and that's what it is. We're going to show how much
bring
the pennies
bring your
power.
Precons, bring your friggin' OG Shadowborn decks. This Pauper bad boy's coming at you.
These do work.
So this is not an OG Shadowborn. This is my twist of, like, it's got some of the OG stuff.
Well, it's your OG baby style, you know?
It's my OG.
Yeah.
I will be adding a new card that I found called Mortal Kombat. You guys can look that card up. It's called Mortal Kombat.
You have to shout like the name sake when you do it, like the song.
Oh yeah, you have to. It's not in the deck, but once I get it, it's going in.
Yeah. Mortal Kombat is a very badass. I put it up on the stream itself. It's if you have 20 more creatures in your bin, you win the game. So
yeah,
it's pretty badass.
Oh,
yeah, it's one of those.
That is right up my alley.
Far more likely to achieve with 20 creatures in a commander game. Like, far more likely. All right,
that speaks to my graveyard love for Abzan right there. I need and it's in black, so I need to find that. Thank you for that, Fallen Samson. That's freaking awesome.
I think we need to have somebody make it their mission. I don't know who has to play the Bilbo deck where you have to win with 111 life. And you get to play all of the.
So I put one of those
already done. Already working on it.
I put it together on my Moxie. I've thrown it together, and it's gotten to 111 life. Like almost every, I get to like 105, 106, and then everyone goes, "Oh snap, you're the target!" And immediately arch enemies the hell out of me. So like, it is a damn good deck.
It feels like it feels like that would fly under the radar, like you're saying. Like you get up to 106, and people are like, "Wait, what just happened?"
It's just like the Eighth of Reservoir. You do nothing for the longest time, and all of a sudden people are like, "Oh, whoa, you might win."
But mind you, that's what happened with the Boo deck.
Yeah, same with the Boo. Yeah,
you're just like, could you ask the question? Why do you have a populate token when Boo's legendary? You just made a bunch of dragons,
and then Boo destroyed us. So look at my past games for that. So, all right, we have rotated the game players 4 times. So Samson, whenever you're ready, you are more than welcome to get it going.
So I'll go ahead and do my first draw. Since we've already said that Dave is probably going to be arch enemy.
Yep,
I'm guessing Dave is big greens. So I'm going to start off with a Phyrexian Tower. I'm going to tap Phyrexian Tower, and I'm just going to play Meekstone because I like slow and steady wins the race.
All right,
perfect. I like it too.
So you tap your mana rocks, you tap your mana creatures. They're not untapping. I'll pass the turn.
All right, so I'm going to draw a card. Going to play a snow-covered mountain, and I'm just going to Ash Baron's basic land cycling this to go get an island, and I will pass the turn after that.
So, as the Pauper King, I apologize. I don't mean to interrupt on your turn. How do you keep track of what cards have been upgraded and downshifted in rarity?
You just keep watching it, literally.
I was like panicking. I was like, I don't. What, like some of these cards, I'm like, I'm pretty sure this used to be an uncommon, or is this an uncommon?
When I first started doing it, there's a few cards I had no freaking clue. It's more so just literally just doing it over and over and over and over again.
Fair enough. Okay, I apologize, Turtle, for taking up your spot.
No, it's an important question because I definitely had to try to figure things out when I was building my Pauper deck. So I was like, I used a combination of I used Wizards Gatherer website at first,
yeah,
and then as I got better about things with Magic in general. Combination of Moxfield and mostly Scryfall, and then Twitter. Twitter's just a wealth of. Hey, you got this, and
listen, if you ask an
know.
opinion, they'll fucking let you know.
They'll let you know. I'm just putting down a forest and passing turn.
Ooh.
And next game I get invited to for a Pauper game, I will have a deck built for it.
Oh, I'm ready.
I'll tell you now, it's going to be Shadowborn Apostle. I'm just going to build a Shadowborn Apostle.
I got a forest. I'm tapping this baddie, and I'm playing an Arbor Elf. Let's go. Pauper power, hit in the field, pass the turn. Go ahead.
And sadly, the only reason why I say that is because I have enough Shadowborn Apostles to probably build like 2 or 3 decks.
Wow. Sitting on a retirement fund, eh?
Okay.
So,
aren't those a couple bucks each at least?
They did $3 a pop.
Yeah, there you go.
What's up, Tony? And Facey had said, "What up?" So yeah, even I went to the Detroit.
I'm sorry.
Someone was playing Relentless Rats as a Pauper Commander deck. Relentless Rats did very well.
When you're playing a deck like that has you can use as many as you want, what's the minimum? 20?
20 usually.
Yeah.
Jeez.
So let me do this real quick before my dog start barking. My wife had to step out real quick, so give me 1 second. So I'm going to shotgun a Godless Shrine because, I'm not playing Pauper. And we're just going to keep up with, I'm not playing Pauper and I'm playing a rare Shadow White Priest. I want to mute because my dogs are going to scream for their people.
For the people.
No worries. All right, I will go to my turn. I will play Island and 1, and I'll just do this. For a single red, I will tap for a Flare Husk, making a Germs. And it is a 1/1. And I will then pass the turn after that.
Too much power on his field. Somebody stop.
Yeah, watch out. I'm already have a 1/1.
Pay no mind to my Arbor Elf.
Yeah, elves don't do anything.
Yeah,
elves,
they
elves
just sit and chill.
Don't know
hang
what you're
tight.
talking about. Just here to make mana.
Let's tap 1 to put in a soul ring, and then tap the soul ring to put in a pair of lightning greaves, and I will pass turn.
Still alive? What kind of,
Yep.
I know.
business is
I'm.
this?
Be careful.
Am I the arch enemy now?
Whew, I got a forest, and for 3, so I'm gonna use the Arbor Elf to untap mana. I'm gonna play a Growth Spasm. I'm gonna search my library for a basic land, put it on the battlefield, and then I'm gonna get also an Eldrazi spawn. Shocker, that lands a forest, and I will pass a turn from there. Go ahead, bud. Old shuffleroo. I think Fallen, you might still be on mute from
Yeah,
your
you're still on mute.
dogs. Not a problem. Athreos has hit. I'll narrate. Don't worry. I tap for 3 and play Athreos. It's about
God of
us. I'm
Passage.
playing Pauper. What an amazing card. I summon Athreos from the gods. And oh yeah, that fucking Meekstone. And he's passing the turn over to OMG. Amazing.
All right, draw. I will play
Uh-oh.
another snow-covered mountain. Do 1, 2, 3. I will cast Malcolm. Keen-eyed Navigator.
Anyone here read the comic Spawn? Anybody? Ask a little bit.
Here and there. I like to collect comics for their covers nowadays.
Pass turn, so you're good to go, Nate.
I will. Jiza, Nate, you thought you had a good hand. You thought you had a good starting hand. Tap the ring for 2 in the forest. I'm gonna put down this. It's a newer card, Model of Unity. Whenever players finish voting, you and each opponent who voted for my choice, a scry 2. A little bit of group hug there.
Ooh.
The art's
I
really
get
good
to-
too.
I like it.
Yeah.
I like it.
And this came in power of the cards, man, because that 1 mana of any color is gonna help me out so much.
Oh yeah,
I will pass turn.
Wait a minute. It came all the way back around to me again, and I'm still alive?
yeah. This is
Supposed to
be
Pauper
careful with
Commander.
this.
What is this? What is this casual nonsense? I'm going to play a forest. Got some mana. Some things.
Yeah. So the crazy thing at the event that I was at this weekend, literally somebody won on turn 4
Pauper?
with Pauper. Yeah.
Oh,
So
I'm like
it
a
is
turn
doable.
bot. What are we? Is this turn 4?
This
I'm
is
a
turn
behind.
3 right now.
Oh yeah, because I ramped. Aha! So I'm gonna attempt to cast my commander. Is that you guys are cool with that? Everyone's all tapped it out. Rock and roll.
Good.
I'm then going to, for 1 mana, give it a spider in case y'all decide to do something. And available in case y'all got tricks. So I'm gonna pass the turn there. Hit it up. Hey guys, my name's Fallen Samson. Y'all can find me online. I like to play magic cards.
There
I
you
got a
go.
Dungeons and Dragons playmat, and I'm playing Athreos. I played a land for turn. That's pretty cool.
What up, useless?
I'm back. I'm back. Oh
I
man.
think I won on turn 5 or 6. I'm pretty sure you won. What was it? I think it was legit turn. I think it was 6, but more so I'm leaning towards turn 5 for a Voltron commander.
Mine's semi-Voltron. It's Voltron-esque.
Yeah, let's go and tap 2 for Ellis Pilgrim,
That wasn't me
Cool.
talking, by the way. That was
and then I'll be that guy and I'll play Sensei's Divine Top as well, and I'll pass turn.
All right, turn 4. Okay, so let's do a single. I'm gonna do this first. Cycle Forgotten Cave to draw a card.
I'm waiting for the voting.
I'm going to swing in the air at Samson for 2. Can't
Excuse
block.
you. That was mean.
I'm gonna make a treasure token when that connects,
oh yeah, I have reach.
and then
I
yeah, exactly.
forgot about that. I was like, ooh, sneaky reach.
Let's do 1 and 2 for Ichor Wellspring, and then I could do 2, 3. All right, so I'm gonna sacrifice the Phyrexian Germ. Well, first I gotta do this. Draw a card off of the Ichor Wellspring, then sacrifice the So sacrifice the Germ, sacrifice the Flare Husk, sacrifice the Ichor Wellspring, drawing a card. Crack the treasure for a red mana, casting Dargo.
Wow.
And then I will pass the turn after that.
The 7/5 with trample.
On turn
That's
4.
that's a big pirate.
And then I got to discard down to hand size. I'll discard a Pyroblast.
That's that pop of power right there.
Yeah.
You know what the best part is? He's only going to hit somebody once.
Watch out.
Wait, what?
Meekstone. He won't untap.
Yeah,
Oh, I
Yeah.
see.
exactly.
He's not going to punch you one time.
Cheeky boy.
I will 3. What is this? Yeah. Tap 3 and then tap the model for a blue. I'm gonna cast in this sorcery, Plea for Power. So Plea for Power, this is a fun one. Starting with you, each player votes time or knowledge. If time gets more votes, I take an extra turn.
Oh,
If knowledge gets more votes or the vote is tied, draw 3 cards.
okay. Is this an open vote or a
Open
secret
vote.
This one,
Open
this one's
vote.
open vote. Yeah, some of them
And
will
you have-
be secret.
And you have how much mana available?
Now I have 0. Now I'm tapped out.
No, but like just in general, like on the board.
On the board is 1, 2, 3, 4. I can do 4 mana.
4. He has 4 mana.
All right.
What's he really gonna do with an extra turn? That's what I'm thinking.
I'm gonna vote for he draws cards.
What?
Yeah.
You're gonna give
what
him
I'm
gas?
voting for.
Why
Sorry,
would you
I'm
give him
voting for
gas?
Only
I'm
because I
voting
have a
for
7/5 that with
knowledge.
trample.
If he gets an extra turn, what's he gonna do? Just play more stuff?
He'll have. I just say
He's not gonna win.
Galadriel can come out. Something could happen.
Are you afraid of the 4/5?
Not necessarily. I do have a 7/5.
Oh,
All right.
yeah.
So,
Interesting. My vote is time.
all right.
There's always time.
All right. So, it would be,
Does Turtle vote first though?
Yeah, so
Yeah,
I was
Turtle
voting
votes
for
first,
knowledge.
yeah.
Okay, so is it active turn order? So it would go to me next. So I vote time.
All right.
Fallen.
How about you, Samson?
Dude, I don't know. That's a really good card.
3 cards is a lot of cards.
3 is
Let's
several.
not dick around here for a second, okay?
Four
Come on.
turns or 3 turns is he's gonna get.
No, he gets 1 turn.
But
Yeah, only one
it would
turn.
just be
not-
1 turn.
It's one
Whatever,
turn each of
I
us,
would have
right?
to discard.
No,
at the
just-
end of
just
the
a
turn
It's just
Oh,
a
you're taking a
turn.
turn for each.
No,
It's not.
No,
it's not a
just
turn
one.
per
that would be
vote.
mythic.
Oh,
Oh,
That
That
was
would
crazy.
be
That's
ridiculous.
what's
I'm
it called?
over here like
that's the expropriate.
Expropriate. Yeah,
Yeah.
Excuse me while I cast 3 time walks.
we have expropriated home card.
yeah, no,
We
yeah,
do.
we got time.
This is
We
it.
got no time.
Give him. Everybody needs a little more time. Come on. He's
Yeah,
not
but it's just
booked.
one more turn. You can have one more turn.
All right, I'll give you the
Listen,
turn.
if
Then.
he wins next turn, I take full responsibility.
I will give you the
I'll
turn.
just say that.
Since I know
Oh
that
my
Nate,
God.
you chose you wanted to draw, so I'll give you the turn.
Okay, I'll do the extra turn.
See how disappointed he is?
Yeah.
I fucking told you.
So sad. So sad.
For
Well,
unlimited mana.
hopefully you will top deck a land. Because I know that's what you want.
I don't
That's
even
all I
want to do
wanted.
that. I want him to top deck a card he can't play.
wrap that turn up, untapped everything, upkeep. Oh, I did get the land I needed. Okay, cool.
Boo.
Oh,
Okay,
now we're
fine.
screwed.
Got
No.
a land.
Listen, what did he do last turn other than he used that whole spell to draw 1 card? That's what he
Exactly.
did.
It's fair.
It's fairish. Yeah.
But now, if you put that in the proper storm deck where you just copy it multiple times,
Sure,
Oh my
yeah,
God, that'd
but
be crazy.
he wasn't. He wasn't.
I'll throw it
in
in
the
my
process
Tivit
of
deck.
breaking
'Cause I
it.
have a Tivit build.
or doesn't this commander make you like vote twice?
Yeah, that's what Tivit does.
Oh, actually, real quick, backtrack 1 second.
Yeah, you good.
Because of the model of unity,
Oh, you get the thing. Yeah.
when players finish voting, you and each opponent who voted for choice you voted for may scry 2. So,
you voted for knowledge.
So
none
you
of
get to
us
scry 2 before you draw.
Yeah.
but no one else voted for me as well.
Correct.
So sorry, guys.
So yeah, no one else gets the benefit.
Then that works. So I'll keep this one on top. This one.
If
on
you
bottom.
want to have a funny little joke while he's doing this, OMG is literally shuffling his hand on stream right now. I can see every card he's shuffling. I have no idea.
No.
I'm not.
You could show me. You could show me 90 cards. Oh yeah, he's playing digital.
I'm
but,
playing
like, do you see
digital,
what I'm
you
saying?
doof.
Do you see what I'm saying? Here, look. Here's my hand. Take it. I don't.
Yeah.
Fucking, 900 different arts, 40,000 different variants. Oh, look at that shiny Lord. I know those are Lord of the Rings cards.
Yeah. Say shiny Lord of the Rings.
I'm going to.
Because I want to
So
do a
wait,
full
time
mass-
out.
Yeah, go ahead.
You took an extra turn.
He
You
did.
played a
Yes,
land.
he did.
And then you
Played
passed the turn.
He did.
Pass the turn.
I'm not gonna say I was right, but maybe him drawing 3 cards. Right. Untap, upkeep, draw for turn. Let's.
I mean, it gets him on board a little bit.
Gets me on board a little bit.
Yeah.
I mean, it's not like I don't run multiple board wipes.
We're just looking for things up a bit. But for now, I'm gonna play this. I'm gonna attempt to cast Tree Folk Umbra on my Kami. So it's gonna give it +2 to toughness. It's gonna deal its combat damage equal to toughness, and it's gonna give it another totem armor. There's some open mana on that Simic board, so I'm gonna say, does this resolve? Are we cool?
Good.
Perfect.
I got the. We see the thumbs.
+1, +3, so it's a 2/4. It assigns as toughness.
And does it get something when he attacks?
I'm sorry, what's that?
Does it get something when he attacks, or is it just...
It deals damage equal to
No.
its toughness when it attacks.
It does damage equal to its toughness, and it has 2 sets of totem armor. So if it gets dealt lethal damage, I can remove a totem armor enchantment and keep the creature.
Bingo.
And 4, it'll swing as a 4/4. Let's do some work here. Let's put some commander damage on the field. You know what I'm saying? Plus Meekstone won't. Oh no, it'll untap.
Yeah,
It's
you'll
a
still.
2/4
Yeah, your
technically.
creature will still untap.
Yeah.
It's just my
Who-
7/5 dude wouldn't untap.
Who's looking for some pain? You don't have your Athros isn't indestructible, is it? You don't have devotion, do you?
I don't have devotion
He
yet.
needs 7.
Correct.
I'm gonna swing this little Kami baddie up over towards Fallen.
All right, so violence has been made.
Yep.
Balance has been
So it's-
made.
It has been
So it's a
established.
2/4. but it will deal damage equal to its toughness.
So you will take 4, and you will take the turn.
You will take 4. Did you take it?
I did.
He has.
Oh, no blockers. Okay, cool. All right. And that's 4 commander damage as well.
Yeah, that's okay. You're good.
Perfect. And you know what? I think I'm okay to pass the turn there. I think that's all right. I did some work, put in some numbers, you know.
So I want to set this divine top real quick. We'll look at the top 3 cards.
All right, everyone, put on your pajamas.
Yep.
Are you? Is that at the end of my turn or at the
It
beginning?
is. It is at the end.
Yeah,
It is
that's
at
what I
the end.
figured.
And then
So while he's topping, OMG, why Popper? Sell me on why Popper.
Pauper a lot. So the way the first off, it's way cheaper generally anyway. You know, like you're gonna spend for an average deck is around $40 to $50 compared to an average deck of Commander. Generally nowadays being anywhere from like $100 to $300 for like a well optimized build. But the biggest thing is when I see with EDH, more often than not, the decks play very similarly, where you have these quote unquote staples that you got to throw into every single deck. Like, obviously, you can make them more unique in a sense, but, like, most of the time, you put a commander down, you know to a T what it's going to do. But when you have Pauper, the commander can be literally any uncommon whatsoever, so you can do so many more things when it comes to, like, creativity. Like, at the last event I was at, someone played Mother of Runes as their commander. I'm like, what the hell? Like, and it did pretty damn well. Like, it just gives you the ability to go through a whole different card pool to have to really throw more creativity into something. Whereas like, oh, I didn't know that was common, but you can create these cool combinations of cards, this strong decks, weak decks, unique decks. It really opens up what like true Magic is, where like you'd buy a pack of cards in the store and you'd use all those cards. Or like if you're playing with EDH, most of the decks themselves are just pretty much rares. And there's nothing wrong with that, but I'd rather prefer to like have a deck that's more unique to me, where it's like I don't have to go down to the LGS and buy every single specific rare card to build. Like Dargo Malcolm, for example. You can go balls to the wall with this deck. This entire deck is completely all commons, and it still does a lot of work. Like even with the deck I played the Weaver Twins, which makes infinite mana on like turn 4, like almost every single time. It's just it's just so much more fun in my personal opinion, because you have so much more creativity.
There you go.
That's my sense on it.
Hey, I'm sold. Sounds pretty good to me.
You got Virtue in the chat.
All right, Fallen, here we go. He just finished doing his Divine Top, by the way.
Yep.
Yeah. So I'm going to tap 5 and play.
Oh, Lolf.
Yeah, well.
I imagine that card spiked up a bit since G-Lob got spoiled.
Yeah. I'm assuming.
Because this is
So
kind of just
I don't have spider tokens, so we're just going to use squirrel tokens.
That's fair for now.
I'm sorry.
Squirrel spiders. Squirrel spiders.
We're going to use a squirrel and a rat.
You guys want to fucking hold on? I just saw. Oh, here's your Lolf.
He's got a.
I love seeing. Here's my Eldrazi spawn. I forgot I had them. The funny thing is, like when you look at a pile of tokens and you say, "Oh, from booster packs," and then you cry a little bit.
Yeah. So they are 2/1 spiders with reach. So no more flying. Go away. And then I will pass the turn.
All right, I will untap and draw. That's cool.
Oh, I'm sorry. I will gain 2 life when they enter the battlefield. Too bad. It happens.
I will do I'm gonna swing over at Dave for 2 in the air, and swing at Dargo at Nate for a 7/5 trample.
Oh my god, I can't believe this. Yeah, I mean I can't stop aerial stuff, so by all means, I declare no blockers.
What, you need any blocks or anything?
Let's disrupt that play a little bit.
All right.
Backtrack.
Oh,
Gonna 1, 2, and 2, 3, 4. I'm gonna drop in a Galadrim ambush, creating X 1/1 green elf warrior creature tokens, where X is the number of attacking creatures. So that'll be 2.
1 second.
Prevent all combat damage that will be dealt this turn by non-elf creatures. So it's pretty much a fog.
I'm going to play a Spell Pierce counter unless you pay 2.
I can wait. What? Nope. That's the 1, 2, 3, 4. I cannot pay 2. Oh, dang! I'm taking the 7. I'm taking the 7 to the face. Well played.
I appreciate you looking out for me though. That Dave will remember this. I'll take 2.
All right, I will make 2 treasure tokens. For 1, I will play a Valdaran Epicure. ETBs 1 damage to each opponent, and I make a blood token.
Oh, I love that card so much. For a 1-drop.
I know, it does.
Oh, it does so
damn
much.
good work.
I've never been so insulted in my life.
All right,
So there's 1 damage, you said? 1 damage?
Yeah,
just 1 damage.
Yeah, 1 phone. Yeah.
I will then. So I'm gonna play the Lonely Sandbar tapped.
Ooh, I need to add that to my my ping deck.
I'm gonna pass the turn after that.
Okay. put in this Thornwood Falls tapped. I gain 1 life.
These people gaining life. I can't believe this.
Right? The audacity of life gaining.
Yep.
And let's throw in. I'm gonna hang tight on that for 1 turn. Do these 2 things. So I'm gonna tap Model of Unity.
We're all like waiting with
For a
anticipation.
green to tap Flooded Grove for a blue-green. I'm going to cast in Growth Spiral, draw a card, and I may put a land card from hand onto the battlefield. Put in this forest, and then
he's ramping
Just like forest.
China Ramp. And the other thing I'll do is tap 2, and I'll throw in this Elvish War Master. Whenever 1 or more elves enter the battlefield under control, create a 1/1 green elf warrior creature token. Only triggers once.
Such a good card.
Yeah. I mean, you get the game going long enough, and it's still out there.
Yeah.
7 mana for trample and death, not trample, 2/2s and death touch on everyone. And I'm going to equip this Lightning Greaves to Elvish War Master.
Yep.
Haste and Shroud. Haste and Shroud, baby.
It's got some fancy boots.
Got some fancy boots. Those elves, man. That attire. Oof.
So fancy.
You know how
I don't know if anybody watched the Lord of the Rings show on Amazon, but like
I did.
the outfits on there, those costumes were freaking amazing.
Those were on point.
They had a very large bill to go up against the movies with the actual like what's it called? Like the practical effects. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like 90% of that movie, like there's very little CG, and then obviously there's like stupid Legolas on a stupid elephant, right? But the like a lot of the scenes were done with practical effects, right? And it looks so good. It still stands up to today. So.
Exactly. I will pass turn.
You're not doing anything with those Greavesy boys?
Oh, I'm gonna hang
right.
tight.
Drop
Hang
a
tight.
turn.
Just sit and chill.
Yeah, like
Okay.
this precon's got me wanting to do a whole another voting deck, and then this will actually be the one that gets me into an elf deck too. I definitely want to do like a straight up elf deck.
Oh, interesting.
Yeah, I never messed around with Lathril just because I think I came way too late into it and it's just like so played. But like Simic Elves, I don't see people playing Simic Elves.
Not really.
So,
no, yeah.
Right.
Yeah, I think that might be the route I go. Simic
Mr.
Elves.
OMG, I have a question for you. Popper question. I'm going to test your knowledge.
Shoot.
A mono green. How the fuck do I draw cards?
There's things like Owlbear, Nullbrock, Rhino. It's more so things on creatures that draw cards.
So-
there's also things.
Is Harmonize an uncommon?
No, yeah, it's an uncommon. The
God
things that you want to use are like Abundant Harvest that look at like the top 5 cards. You put 1 card into your hand.
Yeah.
And things along those lines. Like the one downfall, quote unquote, of Bupper, like is like the draw. It's more limited as to what you're able to do. That's where
Absolutely.
what is it? The battlefield and like life totals are more focus heavy on the games themselves because a lot of it comes down to the board state.
Fair enough. I'm just sitting here being like, wish I had like maybe 1 or 2 more cards. And then I was remembering like building the deck, and I'm like, I don't think that's possible.
Yeah.
Okay.
I would love for Harmonize to get a downshift. I think it'd be well worth it.
I think you're right. Yeah, at this point, it should kind of get downshifted. That would be so helpful.
It's been printed enough
Harmonize?
times. Yeah, I think it would because it's a 5 mana. Obviously, it draws 3, but being 5 mana, I think has some control over it.
How do you make that an uncommon, or how do you make that a common? That'd be kind of.
So you have Abundant Growth is ATB. It draws a card.
Yep.
Yeah, and it fixes a land, right? It makes it make any mana color.
Adventure Awaits looks at the top 5 cards of your library. You may reveal a creature card from among them.
If you go to my
Enchant
box field,
bottom.
I have a whole list of every.
Oh, you guys are just googling it. That's not fair. I wanted to test. I wanted to test the champ over here, Popper Champ.
So the reason
Wanted
why
to know
I
you
know
could
right away
rhyme
is because
off.
if you go to my Moxfield packages, I have an entire page of 54 green cantrips.
Fair enough.
I have
All right,
like
we're talking too much. Let's talk more rock. Let's do this. Samson, are you devoted now?
Oh, I'm so devoted.
yes.
Are you
So
actually?
devoted.
Fuck, okay, so you have an indestructible blocker. So
7, yes.
without
I'm
evasion,
extremely devoted.
without trample or evasion, I can't really hit you. So we're gonna go next in line. OMG.
Yep.
Coming at you
Boom.
with a 2/4 that will hit for a 4/4.
I will take 4. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 4 command.
Man, does nobody like block? You have a fucking a 1/1. You didn't even want to block with that. You care
No.
about it so much?
Because I can sacrifice things to bring out Dargo back again, so I want to have things on the field.
That's fair, I guess. Guess if that's how you want to put it, then that's all right. So you've taken 4. I guess I'll just pass the turn for now. You know, at least I'm doing something.
Building the board.
The
Wasn't that
untap draw? I knew that was going to be there. We're going to do a Maze of Ith because I don't like being attacked. Because I hurt myself enough.
Is that where you can just like take one?
One tack.
Yeah, I'm not target attacking creature. Prevent all damage.
Oh, that's Oh, that's not good for me.
Yeah. So when Chris gets his commander back and tries to attack me with it, I'm just going to tell it to go away.
Yes.
And considering my game plan is to try and kill you with my commander,
I'm going to tell you to go away.
yeah, that's a problem.
Because I hurt myself enough. Because I'm going to 0 Lilith. I'm going to lose a life and draw a card.
Fair enough.
And that one life adds up fast.
Especially with this deck, because this deck is all about draining yourself to find the
resource.
It's a dig. It's a dig. So I can do this. I can start with some shenanigans, I guess.
I don't know about you guys, but that maze is making
I can start with some fun shenanigans.
find fun. Fun for who?
Oh yeah, this is gonna be fun.
Okay.
I'm gonna do a Shadowborn Apostle. I will gain my 1 life back, and then I'm gonna pass the turn.
Oh,
Wait. You teased us.
Oh, I'm gonna no.
Big tease.
I thought you were popping off. I thought you were gonna.
Do you want me to?
I mean, I want you to be you. I want you to do.
I can do some pretty bad damage right now.
Yeah, I mean, knocked out my fog. So I mean,
If
do you,
want it,
homie?
yeah. I'm tapped down right now, so.
I don't feel like getting Razakath out yet, so I'll pass.
All right.
Oh, heyo.
So I'm gonna
Wow. All right, we've all been put on notice here, folks.
Reset PT. All right, so I'm gonna draw a card. I'm gonna play 1, 2, and 3 for a Secrets of the Golden City. I'm going to draw 3 cards because I have the city's blessing. So 1, 2, 3. I'm gonna do 1 and 2. Cracking this for a Merchant Scroll. Look for a blue instant or sorcery. Blue instant put in my hand. What do I want to put in the deck?
Just look at that, folks. You do
Wait.
get tutors. You do get tutors.
Hold
of
on.
Pauper.
Hold on.
What's up?
Isn't that picture you just posted? Isn't that an uncommon?
Yes, so the picture. So that's the thing. So when it comes to the cards themselves, the one I have here on my board state, that's the common variant of Merchant Scroll. The one that loaded up was the 8th edition, which that they upshifted it to uncommon.
Yeah. Well, what's cool is
Interesting.
any card, and correct me if I'm wrong, any card at any point, if it was a common, it's good to go. So if it gets upshifted,
bingo.
Even if it gets upshifted, it was a common at one point.
Yeah.
But if it gets downshifted, it's no good.
So in the Warhammer 40K,
if it gets downshifted, it'd be good too.
Yeah.
Like if this ever went from uncommon to common, that would make it cool too.
Oh my god! So you don't even have to worry about what gets shifted around then.
Yeah. So
as long as your card has a black symbol, you're fine.
There was a Go for the Throat that was reprinted at a common level in the Warhammer 40K precons. So because of that, it is now legal in Pauper Commander.
Amazing.
Amen.
Well,
I love
then
these
you had
precons.
like a burning tree emissary, during. Oh yeah, like I knew as soon as I saw a bunch of the cards and Double Masters get downshifted to uncommons, like they're trying to get Pauper. They're trying to get Pauper.
And that's literally what it comes down to. Is they're trying to build things through and through. I'm going to go look for a retraction helix. That goes.
It's going to let him retract a previous statement.
Yes. And I will shuffle my library. That's in my hand. I will play a land for turn, being a Great Furnace. I will tap 1 and 2 for a Amoeboid Changeling.
What's that do?
It's a changeling itself. Tap it, target creature gains all creature types until end of turn, or tap it, target creature loses all creature types until end of turn. Basically to make something into a pirate.
A yar.
I will then.
I think it's ugly.
I will poke the 2 in the air over at Dave.
Guy literally said, "I'm gonna destroy Earth itself," and you're like, "Yeah, Dave's a problem."
Yep. So I'm gonna make a treasure.
I can't block that, even if my life depended on it.
But after that, though, I will pass the turn.
But it's one of those things like, do you poke the bear, or in this case, do you poke the demon?
Oh, hold on a second. I
Always
forgot.
poke
That's
the
one of your
demon.
commanders. I gotta track that. I've been hit twice by that guy. There you go.
Well, you're good to go, Nate.
Go. Let's do this. I'm gonna have the mana for it. So
Nate, can I give you a pro tip?
Yep.
Kill Fallen.
But it's like
You can't.
I'm hoping everyone else will kill Fallen.
But yeah, but here's the thing. I'm also hoping everyone else will kill Fallen. So here's the problem. If we're all wishing that, it's not gonna happen.
Correct.
We're not gonna make fetch happen if that's the case.
See, that's part of the thing. Like, I was like, that's what I was trying to say. Like, I'm gonna become arch enemy. Like, everyone's like, Dave's arch enemy. Like, no, he's not.
Hey, watch out. You never know. Trees grow.
You never know.
Listen,
trees grow.
I got stuff in my hand. Okay, like people could die. All right, let's not get fancy here.
At any moment's notice, things can go quite wrong.
I need like a 1/1 counter and maybe something that untaps, and we're good to go.
I'm paying. So I got the Soul Ring here for 2, and I'm gonna tap this Forest to give me 2 green with flooded grove. I'll have 1 green floating. No, check that. I'll do that for the semi-colors again. 1, 2, 3, 4 for Galadriel to come in. I'll get to Galadriel in a second, and then and then I'll tap 1, 2, 3 green again to bring in Arwen, Weaver of Hope. So a couple things are gonna happen.
Oh boy.
Because of Galadriel and Arwen coming in, I get to make just 1 green elf warrior. So it only triggers once. And then because of Arwen, each other creature you control enters the battlefield with additional 1/1 counters on it equal to Arwen's
Jiggy. The power.
Jiggy.
Oh,
Yeah.
no, that's not
So the elf will get not the elf. The elf will get a 1/1 counter on top of it.
And this procs your Galadriel because elves are entering battlefield.
And then it's gonna proxy Galadriel. So we get to do some voting. One time.
Synergistic elves. I never.
Wait, so when does the first elf come in?
Oh, so
it would be
Galadriel came in first.
And that props the token, correct?
Yes.
You want to do it? Yeah, you want to do it in the reverse order.
Reverse order.
Yeah, Arwen first.
Do Arwen first?
Yeah, that way you can get the counter on the other 2 elves on Galadriel.
Oh, I see what you're saying.
Yeah, so
thank you.
Yeah, because it props because the token's on the field before
Arwen. Yeah. So your Galadriel will have a counter, but the token will not have a counter. That way you have a bigger booty on the queen.
Bigger booty
what
on
if he
Galadriel.
wanted it on his counter? Or what if he wanted it on his token? Now he has a 1/1 token.
Wait, it wouldn't go on the token.
Yeah,
because
the order of the stack.
Because
you play the order of the
the
stack,
token
yeah.
only happens after the first creature.
And then, so this one would get it too then,
No.
right?
No. So the token hits the field first, then Arwen resolves.
Oh, it resolved.
Yeah,
Okay,
so
thank you.
It drops the token first. You got
Got you.
Yep.
Yeah.
Got you. All right. Yeah, thank you for the order on that.
Yeah.
This is why I don't play elves. This is why I don't play elves. I already can't do math.
They do a lot of random things.
What makes people think I'm gonna get the stack right?
So now we're about to vote, right? Is that what's happening?
And so
now we're
gonna go into voting because
right.
gonna go into combat. So beginning of combat. What's it? So with Galadriel, beginning of combat. Another we'll skip that. So Dominion and Guidance. If we vote for starting with me, if Dominion gets more votes, the ring tempts me, and I get to put a 1/1 counter on a ring bearer.
Mm-hmm.
Yep.
If Guidance gets more votes, or the vote is tied, I get to draw a card.
And I get to vote first?
No,
I'll vote first.
Nate votes first.
Yep. And then don't forget, whoever votes the same as me, they'll also be able to scry because of Model of Unity.
Yep.
Oh,
yeah. See how the elves like to try to manipulate the voting? Yeah.
I see. Okay.
So I'm gonna vote for Guidance because I like card draw.
Okay.
So if I vote Guidance, I get to scry 2, and
Correct.
You're gonna get to scry 2 and then draw a card.
Yep.
Yes.
And that's it. We're gonna vote Guidance. I feel like that's fair. I could use some scrying. I don't know about you guys.
I'm gonna vote Guidance. So
Okay.
Yeah, you got it. So we're all gonna scry.
We're all gonna scry 2. Everyone gets a scry 2.
all right, 1 on the bottom, 1 on top.
Guess what it was, guys? Shadowborn Apostles.
What?
1 on the top, 1 on the bottom.
All right, so Dave, what were you talking about? This whole like +1/+1 counter, untap, +1/+1 counter shenanigan.
This thing?
What wasn't me?
So if you've ever seen have you seen this be played on like in standard or anything in like a Simic build?
No.
So you can actually go infinite with this by playing cards that increase its power and then untapping it.
Yep.
So the idea is any card, so you tap it for mana, you use the floating mana to then increase its power and untap it, and you go back and forth, and eventually you just draw through your whole deck, pump this thing up to a bajillion,
Yeah,
and then swing
you
with
can do
it.
some pretty shenanigans with the Kami.
I'm just missing the ability to like untap it and go bajillion. That's like I've got some pieces. I could do some work.
That's where the downfall.
We're not at the
being
bajillion. We're not at critical mass yet.
Gotcha.
Right.
But you may have it in your hand, or you may just scry.
I have some cards. I'm not going to tell you what I'm doing. That's up to me. That's between me and the camera.
The camera.
So what you're telling me is
what you're telling me is
that there's a chance.
There's a
chance. I'm just looking out for Dave. And plus, we've got a Meek Stone, right? So I can't let this baddie just get big all of a sudden. It's got to do the work.
Find the right timing.
Work in.
So you have to make him super big and then kill me with it. Is what you're saying?
Yeah.
I mean,
I do not believe he is.
Try. I might need some help with that.
I mean,
but we'll get there.
So I'll put it this way: I don't run spot removal. If that's what you're worried about.
I'm not worried about that. I'm worried about never being able to attack you.
Yes, that's
not my fault.
the greater of it all.
That's not My fault. That's your fault for choosing big creatures.
Listen, when I thought Pauper was being played, I didn't think Maze of Ith was a fucking card.
Yeah, also touche.
I'm just talking shit. I think
But
it's Nate's turn still, right?
Yep.
He drew, it's still
yeah, he
combat.
drew the card.
Go ahead.
Skipping combat and passing turn.
I'll be honest with you. You could have told me Maze of Ith was a common, and I wouldn't have known. There's a reason why they call me Dave the Noob, and it's not just for fucking shit.
Because he just loves noobs.
I just don't know what I'm doing. Sorry, you just passed the turn, Nate. You did all that. You drew. You said, "Oh yeah," and then you passed.
Yeah. I just
Interesting.
Galadriel's. She's a thick elven mama,
Yeah, she's
but
a thick one.
I don't want her swinging alone.
There
Don't
you
want her
go.
swinging alone.
So, if I am correct, we're playing by standard EDH rules, which means 21
Commander.
health is commander damage.
Bingo.
21.
Yeah.
No.
Oh, math. Who told me I had to wake up? Let's go into attack.
Look, I'm going straight to attack. I thought you said just going straight to attack.
Well, I mean, instants can be played whenever they want to be played, right? That's how the
Yeah,
game
go for it. Go.
That's how the fun is. We're gonna get these hands.
I'm getting these hands.
2/4. Gonna deal with damage to touch, so 4 damage coming your way.
I'm going to chunk block with my little elf warrior.
Can't believe this is happening. Where's all my trample? I can't believe it. Yeah, I'll pass the turn. I can't believe you chumped me. Didn't see that coming.
Time for shenanigans.
Everyone else just let it through. Everyone else is
Yep.
silly little dirtily creatures, and they're like, "Yeah, I'll take it."
Time for.
All right, time for shenanigans. So we're going to tap the Phyrexian Tower. I'm going to sacrifice this squirrel spider.
Sacrifice
Okay.
spider.
My squirrel spider. That's going to go up. Creature died. Everyone loses a life because the creature died.
Okay, I'll take that.
Third of half.
Okay, yeah.
They're going to
alright.
2 black. No sense of targeting anyone with Aetherios because it's a token. That's 2. We're going to tap 3. We're going to tap the priest. We're going to sacrifice the Shadowborn Apostle.
Okay.
Everyone loses a life.
Here we go.
Guys, he's pinged us
Here we
for
go.
2. It's over.
Yeah.
I'm going to target Dave. Dave, pay 3 life or Shadowborn goes back in my hand.
Pay the life.
What?
Just pay the life. Don't let him get it back.
I got 33 life. I
Yeah.
can afford it. Yeah,
Exactly.
I'll pay that.
Thank
Pay
you.
my taxes. What do you mean? Thank
I
you,
prefer
guys.
at least 1 Shadowborn in the grave. Thank you.
Guys, I can't believe you set me up.
So I'm now
Listen
going to
to
go get a black creature and put it onto the battlefield.
Hope it's another Shadowborn Apostle. It's not.
I've done it
It's
before.
gonna be
Just for the
It's
fun.
gonna be
Might
some
be
like
Razaketh.
stupid demon thing. Yeah.
I mean, I could go get Razaketh right now.
Or just another black shadow apostle,
I could.
Razaketh the Foul-Blooded. Pay 2 life, sack another creature, search it up before you put that card in your hand. Oh yeah, that's
a
part.
thing.
Huh.
Yeah,
Interesting.
he's not nice. But I feel like since we are playing arch enemy now,
Do it. Show us the goods. 8:30. We can always play a game too. I don't know about you guys.
Yeah.
Show us what you got, bud.
There's that.
Whoa.
yeah. You said show you the goods. So I'm gonna try
Do it.
Razaketh.
So I'm gonna do Razaketh. I'm gonna gain a life. Creature ETBs. I'm then gonna sack this rat token. Everyone loses a life.
Okay.
Losing 1.
I'll lose 2. I'm gonna tutor.
9.
Time for the 19th. Sweet. Check your schedule, Virtue, if you're still there. Ooh, Thursdays. That makes it wicked easy.
Do I have to reveal it? I do not.
You do not.
We need some like searching music.
All right, we're good. We're gonna shuffle that up.
While he's doing his thing, Nate, what do you bench?
Now,
The most
I hit
dude
25.
bro question. The most dude bro question that you can ask.
I hit 225 2 months
Oh,
ago,
boy.
and I'm at 1 set for 5 if I
Nice.
pace myself. So
I
like
couldn't.
3 to 5.
I couldn't
go
do
set
that. I
3 to
couldn't do
5.
that if my life depended on me. You
Yeah.
could put a gun to my head right now. I'd tell you to pull the trigger.
Even cracking,
No.
even cracking 200. I think at the most I've done was like 165, maybe like 170.
I'm lucky. I can do like 135 for.
But you're doing it though.
Yeah,
That's
still-
all.
yeah,
fucking
it's
matters.
nice.
That's what matters.
Like-
Absolutely.
I've been
Oh.
doing it little by little for 3
Yeah,
years. Like people can get there. Like
Oh,
I didn't
absolutely.
think I could freaking get there.
All right.
I mean, I love legs.
I got
body,
there,
to be
dude.
honest.
What's this?
So
Edgewalkers.
yeah, I'm gonna play Edgewalker. I'm gonna gain a life.
Okay.
I'm
That's what all this hype was about. This fucking Edgewalker.
Yeah, because now I'm gonna play Shadowborn Apostle for free. I'm gonna gain a life. I'm gonna stack Shadowborn Apostle to Razaketh. Everyone loses a life. Hey Dave, pay 3 life or it goes back into my hand.
Oh, I shouldn't open my big stupid dumb mouth. I'll pay the 3 life. I'll be the guy. Guys, it's up to you now. Your planet needs you.
Because the creature died everyone loses a
Yeah, we
life.
got that.
124.
There's a sick ass card.
Is there like a loop? What, Edgewalkers?
It's a loop.
Yeah.
I'm gonna loop now. I'm getting
Let's
the
see
last
it.
piece. I'm getting the last piece of the loop, and you'll see why.
Well, it's not
Okay.
a super loop.
No, it's not.
What's- Wait, there's different kinds of loops?
It's
Like
time
what's a
loops, rap loops. He's
And
wrapping the
what's a
game up. We're
super-
about to be done.
and what's a super loop?
Where like
This-
we sit here for half an hour while he plays out turns, and then
Is that
like
like a fruit loop? Like I don't understand.
no
All right.
Fruit Loops is if you're playing like a 5-color commander, and it's
Oh,
like
that's
slivers.
right.
Yeah,
That's right. Yeah, I remember now.
those are Fruit Loops.
So
Okay.
I'm now gonna pay. I'm gonna pay 2 mana. I'm gonna play Zupult Cutthroat.
Yeah,
Okay.
I gain a life.
it pays 2 life.
I'm gonna pay 2 life, and I'm going to sacrifice Shadowrite Priest.
So we all lose
Okay.
1. He looks for a Shadowborn
Uh-huh.
Apostle.
Y'all lose 2.
Yeah, 2.
2 now, yeah, 2.
I'm gonna go get Shadowborn Apostle. I'm going to play Shadowborn for free.
Uh-huh.
I'm gonna sack Shadowborn Apostle. Y'all lose 2. I gain 1.
Okay.
Since I'm at 34 life, I will be positive 1 life.
I'm positive that math doesn't work. So do you have 16 Apostles in your deck?
I have 30 Shadowborn Apostles in my deck.
So I
Oh shit, 30. He went past 20.
he went well.
So the
past
idea
1.
is he can play them for free. He can sack it for 2 life,
Yep.
gain up 1 life because of all these different things on the field, and then
Yeah.
go through his deck, find every apostle, play it, and then
yeah.
Bingo.
eat our faces. Man, who would have thought Pauper could do such amazing things, guys?
Well,
Check it out.
And here's the bad part. It gets a little bit worse. So each time a creature dies, this Lilith goes up.
Up.
Yeah.
So once she gets to -8, once I get her to 8, I'll just minus her, and then people start taking 8 damage at a time.
Yep.
Exactly.
That's pretty wild. Bravo.
Bravo.
Bravo. Good show.
I don't.
Cheerio.
There's no. I like 3-4 card combos in Shadowborn Apostle. Everyone likes the 2-card combos. I do multiples.
Yeah.
That way, there's plenty of time to interact. It's fair. You can choose to die or not to die.
No, I'm right there with you, Fallen. I like anything that's three pieces up, and then just like you said, like I like to communicate that out to everyone too. It's like, hey, like this could be happening real soon. Hint, hint, wink, wink.
I think
Like you
I
said,
think that's
like-
the important thing. I've definitely
sure.
played in games where it's like, oh, by the way, I've been assembling Exodia and you don't even fucking know it. And it's just
Well,
like,
I made the comment. I was like, hey,
absolutely.
You did,
Absolutely.
yeah.
Oh, no.
I
There's
could get
no salt-
Razaketh. The minute I
salt
could
from
get
me.
Razaketh, I said I could.
Yeah.
no
The
salt from me,
minute
sir.
that the one player could tap and I could sack a Shadowborn for it, I knew I could get it. I could go get Razaketh, and I said I can get Razaketh.
Oh, yeah.
What I wanted to happen was, Dave, I wanted you to get your combo and make
and
your
then-
giant dude, and then I was going to get the demon that makes you sacrifice your strongest creature, and I gain life infinitely.
How about
Because
this?
you-
What if we
Yeah,
swap
yeah,
out
yeah,
your
absolutely.
Razaketh for a swamp? Do you think it'd still work the same?
If I got rid of Razaketh for swamp, yes.
Try it. See how she rolls. Take
You want it without
Razi.
Razaketh?
Take out Razi, and then we'll play with that.
Oh, wow. I've never heard somebody do that before.
Let's
Take
see what
out your
happens.
combo.
Because Razi's a very big part of that deck.
He's only one piece.
Correct. I know
I'll
that.
be-
I know.
Would you say he's the one piece?
He's not the one piece. No.
Oh, okay.
And that's the beauty of it. Yep.
Are we shuffling up and going again? Is that?
I mean, I can take out my if you want. I can take all the tutors out.
Oh, I don't care.
It's what. Yeah, I would say one piece. You can do whatever you want, my friend.
Yeah, I can take
I-
Razaketh out.
Like, do you want to play like a regular game? Do you want me to get another deck? Like, what's the deal?
That's up to you if you wanted to swap it out. I don't. I'm gonna still do the same one. So I'm very laissez-faire when it comes to it itself.
Oh, actually, you know what? I can play cat deck.
You got a cat deck?
No, never mind. It's been dismantled.
No, that's a cat deck.
You gotta get
I
a
swear
precon.
to God,
You need
I
at least
swear to
one
God.
precon floating. That's what you gotta do.
I do have recon.
Do a
I have
precon.
2.
Listen, I came here to show the strength of common cards that you at home, anyone can feel mythic by playing Pauper. Because go ahead, you can afford it.
So Dave, I'm gonna need you to make at least 2 more of those very quirky same videos. So when I'm in
Jesus
mid-session, I'll be like, and now a word from our sponsors.
It's you. It's your thing. I'm just.
I get it, but that was such a damn freaking good video.
That was so
It
clean.
was okay.
It
It was
was
all right.
hands down one of the greatest things. I showed
While
all
we're-
of my customers. I showed everyone I
While
knew.
while we're being transparent, the honest to God truth is, I don't know when exactly you decided to do it, but you did a bit of like a rebranding, and you have these like immaculate headshots.
Yes.
And I don't know where they came from.
It's
and I was
AI.
like, no, it's not.
Yeah. It's all AI.
Oh wow, I thought those were like actual photos of
Nope.
wait, no. Fuck off.
All right.
Hold on a second. I need to see this.
Zoom
guys,
in on my
yeah.
eyes.
So, hey, Chris,
Yeah.
left or right?
Right.
I'll be right back.
I don't know what I'm playing. Let's find out together.
That picture right now
It's
that I'm
weird.
looking at with you in the scarf is not you?
100% not me.
We're
100%.
dead. We're all dead. We're all dead.
I know. It's fucking trippy.
That's insane.
Every single
I
photo.
genuinely
on
thought that
modified
you
Cirdan.
went out of your way and was like, listen, take this, like, you know, I want to take this content creation thing very seriously and I want people to take me seriously. So I went and did all these gangster headshots and I was like, I respect that. Like,
Yeah.
everyone else is looking like me in your fucking t-shirt and like, hey guys, I'm quirky. But this guy over here looks like $1 million.
So
And
the
why does he
mindset
look like
of
$1
the
million?
whole dress, like, I wanted to, so what you're saying is that's where I wanted to go with it. I wanted to be as, like, classy as F as possible. So I was like, I'm scrolling through random things, and also it says, like, hey, we'll make fancy SF freaking photos of you. All you gotta do is upload 20 selfies, and we'll make stuff for you. And I think it was like $5 or something like that. Like, I don't care, I'll do it. It took
Nothing
3
is
days.
real.
3 days, and I got everything back, and I'm like, this is heavenly.
Shit.
Because it came out
Man.
such fire.
I was so like, I was pumping up your tires and everything. I'm like, look at this fucking guy.
Yeah.
So then I thought to myself, I'm like, okay, well, this seems to be like his brand, and I like
It is my brand, though.
I like to
It
kind
is
of
a
like
brand,
keep this, and I was like, it looked like a cologne ad. It looks like a fucking cologne ad. So I went and watched a bunch of cologne ads, and I realized they're all just kind of like abstract artistic things that have nothing to do with what you're actually selling.
Correct.
And so that's what the.
That's
that's
why
what
I
it
liked
was
it so
about.
much.
I was just like, holy shit.
So literally, so
It's
the start of the channel
AI.
is I did royal blue and gold to make it like fancy, classy. So like the way you did it is like exactly where I wanted to go with everything. So it worked out beautiful.
I don't know why, but I feel like my feelings are hurt.
Do you want me to go put on my 2-piece suit right now?
Listen, buddy.
If I have to, I have several.
All I'm saying is you are trying to sell a product, and when people show up and they don't get that product, you're gonna get.
I own
fucking
several
AI.
sweaters. I own scarves. I own suits. I have
Oh.
everything I need. So if
So now
you need me,
so now what you're doing is you're just cosplaying as yourself.
yes. Look
That's
at me
adult.
go.
That's adulting.
Yeah.
I'm cosplaying as a businessman. Oh, that is so funny. Well, again, I humbly walked right over your compliment. I sincerely appreciate it. It is
It is
something
fair.
that I try to do to separate myself from other people that do guest. It's a nice little creative outlet for me. You can go to my YouTube channel and see all the previous promos that
I
I've done.
have.
They all have dates in them now, but some are better than others. Some have more time put into them than others. But it's something that I try to provide. And I made a post about it today that I've definitely had opportunities to be on shows, and I've said, hey, listen, I don't have the time between now and showtime to give you that product, that experience. And so I'm sorry, like I don't do that. So
People
I
got to
try
give you lead time.
like,
People got to give you leeway, lead time.
yeah, no,
Something
but I
like
mean,
that,
like,
you
there's
know?
been like last minute stuff like that, and I've definitely taken like you did today, Fawn.
You don't
like,
do so
listen,
much
I
stuff,
I know this guy, like I'll show up, but if it's like a new show and I'm presenting myself and my product, then yeah, I try to do, I try to
course.
separate myself. So again, yeah, humbly, very much thank you to everybody who does take the time to go and watch those. I know they're
I've watched
Sometimes
all of
they're
them, and I
silly
love
little-
them all. I love your shit. I really
all
do.
of them.
Yeah,
That-
I really
I
do
appreciate
enjoy your
that.
stuff.
Oh, I really appreciate that. Thank you. That's it's very sweet. Oh, look, I have cards that say the word draw on them. That's kind of cool. I can play that. I have a playable hand, and it's Pauper. Let's go. No, I definitely.
now-
I think one thing that's super important, if this is something that you are actively pursuing, is that you should have a deck that you can bring to any show. And I know a lot of people out there are kind of like, they sort of put themselves in a box and they typecast themselves like, I play, this commander, or I play this, format or whatever. I think you're selling yourself short. There's a huge market out there for people just to be able to join in and play with anybody. You know what I mean? Like, I think that's super important. Like somebody invites you out and they go, hey, we're playing this format. Would you like to come join? You should be able to experience it. That's an aspect of the content that we all make is all these different ways that you can experience this game, and I think it's awesome what you're doing. I think it's really cool. I don't know too many people that are as forward about being like, this is the style and this is why I do it. Big ups to you, my man. And your stupid AI lying stupid face.
All right, so when we meet in person, because it will happen one day, I will be wearing a suit just for you. Okay.
I will dress up too.
We will meet one day. I do not care.
Listen. I thought it was fucking you, man. I was showing people. People are like I showed some people the promo, and they're like, "Oh, like this is really cool. Like, what's the concept behind it?" I'm like, "This guy's classy as fuck. I gotta match that energy." And then now I realize you're just some guy. I can't believe
I'm just some guy. I do love dressing up though. Like I have a lot of like attire. That's why like I the sweaters alone. I wear sweaters religiously. So like that's the biggest thing is me. I love those nice sweaters. So
are we all ready to go? Are we doing this?
I am Gucci.
I am Gucci. I switched out as well.
Galadriel for Cirdan. This is the one I'm building the voting deck
on. Oh, I like this one.
Here we go.
I saw this one.
Fucking like this guy.
There weren't too many cards where I was like, I think this is something interesting. This guy really stands out as like a unique mechanic. Very cool.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, I'm definitely into this.
Right, so let's get going. I'm going to just do a Opal Palace, and I'm just going to cycle out the island cycle again for a snow-covered island and close shuffle. All right, pass turn. Quick and simple.
I will play a forest, Kel Surprise, and I will. Oh my god, such a powerful turn one. The strongest of all basics. I think it's your go, Nady.
Yep. Put in a Tranquil Thicket tapped and pass turn.
I will draw a card. And this is an unmodified precon.
Oh.
Mm-hmm.
I've been
Magus is fun. That's a fun one.
I've been looking for a precon to keep for precon battles. That's one of the things I don't have. All the precons I've ever gotten, I've smashed up. So Dihada's my go-to. Oh yeah,
like forever precon. That one is like for me. Dihada precon. That is Mardu. That's red, black, white. That is chaos. That is speed.
I respect that.
Good card draw in that precon too. I was surprised.
I'm gonna go island. Tap 2 for anticipate. I'm going to look at the top 3 cards. Put one into my hand, and the rest at the bottom of the library. 2, 3. I'm going to put Voldaren Epicure into my hand, and these other 2 at the bottom. Bottom, and I will pass the turn.
I will draw for turn. I will play a forest for turn, and then I will pass that turn. Just huge plays coming in. Funny enough, I'm actually kind of stoked. I think I have a cool little interaction here that's going to be.
I'm going to tap 2 to play Rampant Growth and find a island, put it in tapped, and pass turn.
Untap draw. Goodness gracious. Okay. Let's do forest. We'll tap 4 for abundancy. So if I were to draw a card, I may instead choose land or non-land and reveal the card from the top of your library until you reveal a card. But that card
just abundance.
Abundance, yeah, that's abundancy.
When you said abundancy, I was like, wait, this is a card I don't know.
I'm typing things in, and I'm like, this is not what I have.
Abundance. That's right.
It's a hard E at the end of the
Abundance.
Abundance.
Alright.
Illiteracy.
Untap and draw. I will do 1 and 2 for an ever-flowing chalice. X equals 1.
Fun.
And then I will pay at the wrong order. Snow-covered mountain, and I'm gonna cycle out Forgotten Cave, drawing a card, and for a single colorless, I will cast Relic of Progenitus. I will then pass the turn after that.
Where was that last game when he had a 9 million things in the grave?
Yeah, several
that's
things.
Fine. That's fine, I guess. I will draw for turn. I will play a forest. And for 3, I will cast my commander and say, pass the turn. Which I will admit, like for Pauper, like the lines are a bit cleaner. At least maybe it's the deck that I built. But I'm not sitting here being like super overwhelmed by shit.
Sorry.
Put in a tap 3. Put in a Farhaven Elf. Enters battlefield. Find basic land card. Put it in tapped and shuffle. And find another island. And I will pass turn.
Everyone,
we ramped it before we voted, baby.
Yeah.
Such super nice magic.
I'm gonna say non-land. Let's do. Or we'll just tap 4 for a. Yeah, I don't know the Tyranids names, so if it doesn't click, let me know. I'm trying to change the visual.
Gargoyle.
Oh, Oh, brother, I wasn't trying to make you feel bad about the abundancy thing. I was just clowning.
Oh no, I really can't pronounce that.
I would much rather you say whatever this fucking thing is. I don't know.
It's more so.
No.
I'll spell it out for the stream so I can take a picture of it, kind of thing. That's all I care about.
I will say I know they did
Goyle flock.
I know they did 40K. If they do the whatever it's called now, like the previous Warhammer, like Warhammer OG or whatever it is, like the medieval one, I'm gonna be all over that shit. I've been playing
Now,
the
does it count
war
itself?
games.
Does it count itself as
There's a creature in the battlefield, yeah.
Gargoyle flock.
gargoyle? Oh, it's gargoyle. Okay, cool.
Gargoyle.
I will create a 1/1 gargoyle, and I will pass turn.
Gargle flock. Gargle on
Gargle.
flock.
Draw.
Gargoyle.
Beginning of your end step, if a creature enters the battlefield under your control this turn, oh yeah, absolutely. Otherwise, you're just playing a 2/2 flyer for 2.
Preordained.
For 4.
Scry 2 draw. Bottom.
Oh,
Draw.
wait a second.
No covered is land.
Did Everflowing Chalice get downshifted? I can't keep up with this anymore.
It was in one of the precons. It was
As
common.
a common. Jesus Christ.
Let's do Wishing Well. Witching Well. I'm gonna eat at ETBs. I scry 2. Both on top. So top and top. I will then pass said turn, I think. Yeah, I'll pass the turn.
Ooh, I'll take that. Draw for turn. Let's see what we got going here. Let's do something fun. I like fun. Do y'all like fun? I like fun.
Fun is fun.
For 3, I'm gonna do Growth Spasm, and I'm gonna find a forest and put it in the battlefield to go. There it is. Wow, that was easy when you only have one.
Now we're
type.
having fun. We just had
Here's
a
an Eldrazi
spasm.
spawn. I'm gonna crack this spawn, and I'm gonna put Forced Adaptation. Oh wait, it makes colorless mana? Oh, I thought it made any colored mana. God damn it.
God dang it,
That's
Bobby.
fine. No, I learned my lesson. I have
Bobby.
to shuffle up. Wait, oh no, technically I can tap mana from me. Let's do that. Tap for 1 mana from my Kami and put Forced Adaptation onto it. It says at the beginning of upkeep on my turn, I get to put a 1/1 counter. One of Kami's abilities is that if it gets a 1/1 counter, it gets an additional 1/1
Yes, it
counter.
does.
Spicy move. Let's go. And I'm going to shuffle up my library from that Growth Spasm and pass the turn. Whoa.
Yeah.
Going into the Matrix.
Put in a forest, and then
Is anyone here stoked for Doctor Who?
Yes.
I'm iffy on it.
I'm still iffy as well, yeah.
Yeah, I've liked two of the Doctors specifically in their seasons, and that's really kind of it. Like,
Oh, yeah.
I don't know.
Admittedly, I don't think I've ever seen an actual like episode. I know bits and pieces. I know memes. I know like the pop culture stuff about it, but I don't know enough to be like geeking out over the.
So
deep
I
cuts.
have never seen a single episode of any Doctor Who. I'm more so thinking on an aesthetic level of what's to come with the game itself. I feel they're
sure.
going to put more emphasis on the Doctor Who like they do with the Warhammer 40K. Because it's a more, I feel it's got more collective people who are going to spend the money on it. So I think they're going to make those sets specifically far more powerful than they did the Lord of the Rings
Wow.
ones. I think they're putting
That's
all their
interesting.
efforts into Lord of the Rings for the One Ring, and they're going to go back to the decks, the precons being crazy powerful for the Doctor Who. That's my thought.
So
like-
with Doctor Who, I imagine white blue being very strong and a lot of blinking.
Yeah.
Lot of
Doctor Who
blinking.
Oh,
teleports.
that'd be fun. Yeah, I get that. That's
Because
fun.
He teleports and he flies through time. So I see a lot of extra turn mechanic. I just see a lot of control mastermind kind of thing. And then you got, if they do a set on.
It
there are
could be
two
artifacts
races-
heavy too.
Yeah,
Also
there are
true,
two races in
Yeah.
Doctor Who that are very much mechanic oriented. So you have like the Cybermen, and then you have
Yeah.
the Daleks. Yeah.
Yeah, that's a word I know. That one I know.
Yeah.
All right, Nate, what do we got? You playing your commander?
Playing the commander. So tap 5, I'm bringing Cirdan.
Cirdan.
Cirdan enters battlefield. This is the secret voting one. So each player is going to secretly vote for a player.
A player.
Each player draws a card for each vote they received.
When it enters the so we're doing this right now.
Yeah, right
We're
now.
gonna do it right now. Yep. When it's ETBs or attacks, which is great. He needs some protection, which he doesn't get in this deck, honestly. But it'll be fun. Yeah. So we're all gonna vote for a player in the pod. Can be yourself, can be for someone else.
Cool. I have my vote.
Players who receive draw a card for each vote they received.
And if you get 0 votes, you get a permanent onto the field.
Exactly. That's where the that's why I like this card so much, because the shenanigans are gonna be freaking
that is
awesome.
And it's a secret vote, so
Serious
keep the
shenanigans.
time.
All right.
I am ready.
I'm not.
I don't know how to.
Like one game we played someone said like this. They just did the turn order with their dice, like 1, 1, 2, 3, 4, like starting.
I
with
just
whoever's
wrote
in
the
top.
name down on an infinite token. Hey,
All right, I'm gonna rate it on
unofficial sponsor.
a sheet.
One person uses their cell phone in a game, just like type it out.
Oh, that's fun.
Yeah, so there are ways to go about it.
I'll do that actually.
So just let me know when everyone's ready to reveal.
So while we're all voting, I just realized part of the reason why I couldn't click on any of Samson's cards is because his video's been flipped upside down this entire time, and I've just been looking at his board on the
You've been looking at his deck on his thing upside down.
No, but I'm looking at it on the Twitch stream, so I was like, oh, I don't know what that card is. I would come over to the spell table and click, and I'd be like, wait, why isn't it scanning? It's like, this is
Oh,
weird.
I see.
Never put 2 and 2 together.
Never put 2 and 2 together.
No, just didn't think about it. All right, are we ready?
Yeah.
Let's do it.
Uno, dos, tres.
Oh.
I voted for Dave. That's me.
I voted for Chris.
Oh, so I'm getting to
Chris is about to draw 3 cards.
Chris, who did you vote for?
myself, me.
Okay,
All
so the 3 of you all voted for
Yes.
Chris.
So I draw 3
Yep.
cards.
Dave draws
Fallen
a card.
and Nate are gonna put a permanent onto the field.
Yep.
I draw 1 card and
Yep.
he draws 3. So I got
Yep.
the shit end of this fucking stick, didn't I? Draw 1 card. Congrats.
All right, 1,
Champ.
2, 3.
Cheers, Fallen.
Yep. So I'm gonna put an icon of ancestry on the field. So all my tuners get +1/+1.
I'm gonna put in an Elvish Archdruid.
Oh, good.
Other elf creatures I control get 1/1 +1/1, and it's a mana dork too, which is really cool.
So question: how often can we do that vote?
Anytime it enters battlefield or attacks.
Ooh. Okay.
I didn't know it was each vote you drew. I thought it was just like that. You like the winner loser thing, like that they usually are.
I'm just mad that someone else got to draw 3 cards. Like that's all I tried to do last game. Just draw 3 cards in 1 turn.
Yeah.
Chris is the one who gets to draw 3 cards in a turn.
Damn.
But in the deck that I did, that I'm waiting for the cards to show up for the Cirdan build, it's a blink package and so 5
Yes.
cheapo blinks and 5 cheapo counter spells. Because I didn't want to make a Voltron-y for protection, but I figured counter spells could be a good route. I could just blink them in and out.
It'd be a solid mid-range build of the decks.
Yeah, and this deck it's just gonna be one of those shenanigans and just rely on everyone else to put in big, cheap, crazy things.
Yep.
It's a
For
dope
free.
card. I like it. I like the strategy of it. I think. So you put
I
an
will
Elvis
pass turn.
Archdruid in.
Are you passing turn?
I'm passing turn.
Cool. I will untap. I'm going to say non-land again. Woo! Return all attacking creatures to their owner's hands.
All right, don't attack.
Don't attack.
Noted.
Let's play this land here.
Sorry, did that say return all
Attacking.
creatures that die this turn?
creatures to their owner's hand? Yeah.
Aetherize?
4.
That's 4 mana, if I remember correctly.
5.
It is 4.
Aetherize is 5.
Is it 4?
I think it's 4. 2
It's
blue
4.
and 2 colorless.
What am I thinking? I think it's
Something
like
common.
3 blue. I think it was.
Yeah, it's 3 colorless, 1 blue.
It's uncommon.
Oh, I didn't even get the casting right. Oh, dang. Okay.
All right, I guess let's do. We're gonna tap 5, and I'm gonna play my commander.
Magnus.
Yep.
I got 1 floating. I want to do nothing with. I'm gonna move to combat, and I'm going to give this gargoyle. Actually, I'm just gonna give the +1/+1 counter to my commander,
Okay.
and then I will go to my instep, and I will create
a 2/2.
another.
Yep.
Yep, it's now 2/2. I will now create another
1/1.
Tyranid gargoyle,
I like this, and it's in Simic.
and I'll pass turn. That was my instep.
1 for Terrarium on the battlefield tapped. Do 1 for Vildarin Epicure.
I
ETB,
know that
everyone
guy.
loses damage. Add a
Yep,
blood
here we
token.
go.
Can't believe this. First blood.
I have to filter this. So 1, 2, 3, and filter this to cast Dargo. I'm going to draw a card
7/5,
off of
eh?
Terrarium.
Now, he doesn't have haste though, right?
He does not. I'm going to then just pass the turn after that.
Ooh, all right. Here we go. I'm gonna get on upkeep. I'm gonna get 2 1/1 counters onto. I will draw for turn. Forest. Got a forest. Fun. All right. Let's do some things. What do you guys say? You guys say you want to do some things? I like to
Do
do some
some
things.
All right. So for 2, I'm gonna play a Stessian Training. It's gonna let me draw a card, and enchanted creature gets +1/0 and trample. Let's get the marker here going. +1/0, and
How big is he now?
he is currently a 4/3. Yeah.
Currently.
Yep.
I already played a land for turn on the field. That might be a little little modest. I'm gonna play this card called Sylvanas Invoker. It's a 3/2.
Invokers.
But for 8, I can untap a land I control, make it an 8/8 elemental creature with trample and haste, but it's still a land.
Nice.
I think you can see where this might be going.
Later on.
Our land might
Hopefully.
become an 8/8.
Well, it might be like I could make a bunch of them if I can make a ton of mana,
Potentially.
making this guy really big because this isn't a tap ability or once per turn ability.
Potato.
Rotate, boil them, mash them, stick them in a stew. It was funny. I got a message from Fredo Virtue. He was in chat earlier, and for some reason on Twitter, his thing is Fredo/Frodo. And I said, I'm like, I finally get to say that. I go, a promise, Mr. Frodo, a promise. Don't you leave him, Samwise Gamgee. I don't mean to. All right. We've got a 4/3 tap for 4 mana. Don't have a way of untapping it yet. Unfortunately, probably shouldn't have that out loud, but that's fine. So instead of being a boss, like I said I was going to be, I'm going to pass a turn, but I'm going to let you know that I'm very threatening right now.
So watch out.
Try and do things. If you try and do things, I'm going to be mad. So go ahead, Nate. Show us what you got.
Alrighty.
Democracy. Let's go.
You shall not swing.
That's the other thing. I'm worried about lots of shenanigans.
Let's do. Yeah. Let's not do that. Let's do. I'm going to swing. We'll go into combat, and
Are you trying to swing with you, Commander, without risk of it dying?
I will not block.
I will not block.
Hold on a second. What's going on?
I don't mind swinging. I mean, it's a healthy 3/4, and I got something in my sleeve.
I mean, if you need to swing it, I mean, I can block it with a 2/2. If you want me to,
Oh, is this for the voting shenanigans
Yes.
again?
Yeah.
Okay.
We're all pretty
Who you throwing it at? Who you swinging, bud?
I'll just swing. I'll swing Cirdan over to Dave.
I like how when someone goes, I'm going to go into combat, everyone's like, we're all saying the same thing, which is like, yeah, I guess I'll allow this. This
It would be
Cirdan.
It would be
I'm
coming
sorry,
at you as a 4/5,
Say 4/5.
Now, is it on attack we vote, or is it?
and
on
then
attack,
on
yeah.
attack. Yeah.
No. So on attack we vote. Okay. Maybe this will dictate what I decide to do. Because this goes on the stack before I declare blockers, right? We're not in the declare blocker step yet.
We're not declare blockers yet.
Gotcha. Right. I have set my vote. Now, I know this is a secret. I'm not going to tell you who to vote for, but let's maybe not all just vote for the same person. Let's just say that. Let's just say
That's
that.
the beauty of it. We just don't know.
I
just don't
understand.
know.
I understand. All right. Are we all ready?
I'm ready.
3, 2, 1. Flip it.
It's
Me.
me. I'm
Again.
voting for me again.
I'm going for
Yeah.
Fallen.
I get 2 cards. Yes.
All right, so Paul gets 2.
So no one voted for Nate.
No one voted for Nate. Nate gets more free stuff.
Damn it. Guys, we're not doing this right. I draw a card.
I draw 2 cards.
I am loving Cirdan.
Dude, Turtle. I was sitting there thinking about it. Like, he's gonna vote me. Like, he's gonna vote me because he knows I'm.
So, what did you put into play?
I'm putting in Celeborn the Wise.
Okay.
Whenever I attack with one or more elves, scry 1. And whenever I
So-
scry, I get
Well,
one.
he doesn't see the other one attacking because he came in.
Yeah, you've already declared
yeah.
attackers, right? Okay, yeah.
Yeah, this will be the next time I attack.
Gotcha.
But it's just it's a scrying for however many creatures however many elves I attack with,
right.
and he gets 1/1 counters for each number of times I scried that way.
Gotcha.
Oh, nice.
I am going to declare no blockers this time.
You
So
felt
I'm
very
going to be,
strapped.
I'm going to be
Awesome.
taking 4, and it's going to be 4 commander damage.
It'll be 4 commander damage.
You fell for his trap. It is now classification.
Yeah, I know, right? That's what I'm worried about. He can put a permanent into play, so you never know what the fuck's happening.
Oh,
you can
wow.
give me ideas because that sounds fun.
Anything that can one shot like that is,
I mean,
That's
you
it.
could classificate. Oh,
and it's already attacking, right? So it's tapped.
Yeah.
Like
Yeah.
it wouldn't matter if it gets tapped. Like anything that cheats.
I
He
want
does,
to build
he does
that.
have vigilance.
Yeah, right.
Yeah.
As well.
adds
Oh yeah,
to
like
it
you said,
now.
it's already tapped and attacking.
Yeah.
Oh, that is dirty.
That's fun. I like it. You could even use that to put in like sagas. You can do it to put in a bunch of stuff.
Yeah.
I will pass turn after doing that.
All right, so we're going to untap, upkeep.
All right. Mr. Gargoyle, let's go.
I'm going to say non-land again. That's a land. That's a land. That's a land.
Land.
Non-land.
Land.
That is a Toxarine. These go to the bottom in your work. All right, cool. So we'll just keep them in the order they went. Toxarine is a reach, death touch. All lands have tap, add 1 mana of any color, and lose all other abilities.
Yes. Oh, I was mana screwed and I couldn't find my blue mana. We're good, guys. We got there.
Well, that's if I play it.
Oh, I'm playing a monocolor deck.
Oh, Steve.
You jackass.
That was my rebuttal. Let's just do what land did I put down? Put in a mountain. Hold on. I need to put down.
A lot of basics for a regular old deck. I guess it's the precon unedited, right?
Yeah. 1, 2, 3. What for 5? For a Winged Hive Tyrant. It's a flying haste 4/4. Other creatures I control with a counter on them have flying and haste.
Flying and haste. Other creatures you control have flying and.
Yep. If they have a +1/+1 counter on them.
Yeah, it's
If they have. Oh, right. That's the gimmick, right? Got it.
There's the gimmick. Yep. But then beginning of combat, before I declare attackers, I put a +1/+1 counter on.
Correct. Yeah. There you go.
And then we're going to go ahead and move to combat, and I'm just going to make her a little bit bigger.
3/3 now.
She's 4/4. Everything has a +1/+1.
Gotcha.
Yep. I will then move to. I declare no attackers. I will then move to my instep, and I will get another Tyranid gargoyle.
Alright, I'll untap and I will draw. 1, 2. Going to not do what I thought I was going to.
Aha,
4,
get him.
5. To untap this. Land for turn, being a snow cover to Mountaina. 1 and 2 for an amoeboid changeling.
The amoeboid.
4, 5.
Does anyone else find the artwork on that card extremely unnerving?
Yes.
I do.
Okay, it's not just me. Good.
I will then cast Secrets of the Golden City, drawing 3 cards. Because I control 10 permanents. That goes to the bin. I will go to combat. I will swing at 4. I'm going to swing over at
4/3.
Dave for 7. 7/5 trample.
You forced my hand. I can't believe this. Okay. This is the right
I mainly
way.
just want the treasure token.
Oh, I understand, but it's 7 damage. I can't just ignore 7 damage.
I mean, you can.
I understand. I understand life is a resource, but
You can
life
choose.
is also
you can choose not to believe.
Yep.
life is also a highway. You know what I mean?
2.
I want to ride it. 3 and a
Oh gosh, I keep forgetting to add Glitter Baron to my Boo deck.
What is what don't I like right now? What is a bad? What's a bad? Your Magus is a 4/4.
Yes.
That's
At the moment,
big.
yes.
Does that bother you?
I mean, it's slightly stronger than I anticipated.
Are you not entertained?
Okay, so I'm gonna tap my Kami for 4 mana.
Do something. What did it do to you?
Right?
I'm just making some comments.
You're just
let
having
us
a
see what's out on the
conversation.
field.
Just being
Does it
lovely.
Window
you-
shopping. I'm window shopping. I don't like the idea that you're just buffing all of your guys and getting flying in haste. You know what I don't have is the ability to stop flying. So that scares me.
Okay, cool. I produce flying every time I make a creature.
That also scares
That's
me.
also
Yeah,
another
the flock
scary
should be
thing.
more scary than.
I'm allowed to be scared. I'm allowed to be scared by things.
Hush.
You can't
hush.
tell me not to be. Okay, I've got 4 mana. Okay.
Your fears are invalid.
My fears are not invalid. I have 4 mana. Okay. Let's start by casting a fog.
Mint.
Feel that's
Those are
fair.
good. We need more fog
Fog
in
is
our
a common.
in life.
Down to 3. I don't have to worry about blocking your stupid pirate stupid thing.
Pirates
I
life
now have
is not
3
for me.
mana. I'm gonna fight something, but I don't have anything I can fight that I won't die to. Unless I'm wrong. What's the PT of the gargoyle?
2/2.
It's a 3, right? Now
Oh,
that you have that
3/2 right
buff.
No, they're 2/2s. They're just 2/2s.
No, but they have a super buff thing. They have
No,
a thing.
they're just 2/2s. they're
Ooh,
1/1s.
sneaky. Are you
The
being serious? No, not the
gargoyles.
gargoyles, the producer.
The gargoyle.
He's a 3/3.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's right. Yeah.
3/3, 2/2s.
Maybe I just don't do
4/4.
that.
Yeah,
Okay,
not the
you guys-
gargoyle, the gargoyle.
You know what? Let's just put some cards in the hand. So for
Calm
1 mana,
down.
I'm gonna cast Charge Through. Target creature gains trample until end of turn, and I draw a card.
You just need to calm down.
I didn't like that card. Put it back. I have 2 mana available. Really want to fight. Is there something that's like 2 power? Just one of those flyers,
The little fly.
Yeah, they're 2 power. Yeah, they're 2 power. All those are
or
2 power.
the Voldare? You know, yeah.
He wants to
Yeah.
untap, right? You want to fight and untap?
No. So I'm gonna cast Prize Fight. Target creature you
Oh,
control
yeah,
fights
yeah.
a creature you don't,
And make a try.
and create a treasure token. That's more
Mm.
in line
Good
with
card.
what I was trying to.
Do you want to kill one of my tokens? Is that what it is?
I want to kill one of the flyers. Yeah, I'll take out a flyer.
I mean, why don't you take the take care of the changeling that made you uncomfortable.
Yeah, it's
The
only one.
changeling didn't make me. Oh, the face of the changeling.
Yeah,
Like that's the problem. I'm gonna hit one of the flyers. I think that's.
I mean, it makes pirates, so it can be a problem.
It can
It
make
does make
something
pirate.
into a pirate, not it doesn't make
It does
pirates.
does make things into pirates. You're correct. I'm gonna target one of the flyers.
That's fine. It's dead.
One of the flyers is dead, and I should have one just laying around. Though. It's like abundant. Whatever. I'll draw it. So I have a treasure token. That's cool. Look how fast I did that. Fantastic.
Also, just
And
realized
that
I
goes
wasn't gonna
there.
make a treasure token either way because Malcolm's not even out.
I don't. Okay. I just don't want to get hit for 7. Is that cool? Can I
Oh, it's
just not
fully
get
fair.
hit for 7? All right. I have a treasure token. I drew a card. I fought something. I did a thing. I think
did a
that's
thing.
the end of my combat. I'm not declaring any blockers. Fog is in effect. Go for it.
Boom. And I gotta discard 2 cards. It'll be a Pyroblast and an Impulsive Pilferer.
Pilferer.
Yeah. Pilferer.
All right. So you're done your turn, sir.
Yep, down to you.
Upkeep. On upkeep, I'm going to get 2 counters onto my Kami. Up to 4. And I will draw for turn. I will play a forest. Kill people. Killing people's. I haven't hit anybody yet, have I? With my commander.
Nope.
I'm happy to just. So this currently makes 6 mana. And so I will tap my Kami for 6 mana, and then 2 here. And I'm going to turn a land into an 8/8 elemental creature. Triple in haste until in turn. It's still a land. It's going to be this forest. Now an 8/8. Oh my god.
Oof.
And let's go into combat. And let's swing this 8/8 baddie at the winner of last game, Fallen.
Sure. I will.
Fallen,
No blocks.
you have an 8/8 trample coming at you. It's a forest.
No blocks.
No blocks.
Nonchalantly
8
takes
damage.
8.
8 damage to the face. Oh, amazing.
Nate, do you have any responses to that?
I have no responses to your no block.
Oh, I said Nate.
Oh, Nate. Sorry. I thought you said
Zero.
I saw Nate.
response
I saw
to
Nate reach for his cards. I'm
All
like,
All our names sound the same, man. That's crazy. All right.
Yes,
So
okay.
I'm going into second phase then. I will.
Nate, was Turtle? Was that the smallest violin? Or you did the
Or-
smallest violin?
Smallest violin.
3.
Yeah.
I don't get
I'm
it.
going to cast a Jewel Thief. Jewel Thief
You
is
did this, and you started doing this. So I thought this was the smallest violin.
Oh no, that's me thinking.
Oh.
Small. Yeah, I like that though. Yeah, the smallest violin.
He's giving us a
I get
show
it now.
while he thinks.
So Jewel Thief comes into play, gets me another treasure. It's a
Yeah.
Vigilance Trample 3/3, and I will pass a turn, and this land goes back to Power of Pauper. Pennies to
Power of
power.
Pauper.
Let's go.
Then it's the power.
I will say that none of these cards were purchased. These were all cards that I had in my collection, so I'm
That's
very
the
happy about
best
this.
feeling too. You just have the cards.
Well, I showed you. I sent a picture of my long box.
Yep.
I sorted all my commons and stuff into a long box. And I'm like, fuck, I'll just rifle through this and see what I got.
Heck yeah. And it was my turn, Dave.
Go ahead.
Cool. And so we got something. So Fallen, I have a deal for you.
Oh, what's that?
So
Whoa.
if
One
you
last-
let me swing Cirdan at you, I
Yeah.
will take care of Dave's Kami thingy.
Oh, I need that.
But it'll just be the one time. I'll just swing at you. That's one time for the.
I mean, do you
ETB.
care if I block it with a 2/2?
Oh yeah. Like however you want to do it. Just don't kill it.
Yeah, that's fine.
Yeah, if you're cool with that, and then we do a thing, then I'm happy to take care of the Kami unless
If I
Chris
gotta
tries to
say, I'm
intervene.
not happy about any of this.
I mean, is it gonna affect my board after the fact?
No.
Wow.
That's fine. Yeah. So yeah,
Dave, I promise not to vote for you the next time Cirdan triggers.
which is right now.
Promise not to vote for me?
Two times.
Then we can put a permanent into play.
Yeah,
That doesn't help me at all. The only
That might
permanent
be
I care
two. That might
about.
be two chances you can get a permanent in.
Yeah, but what kind of permanents do you think I fucking have in this deck? It's a
Lands.
commander deck.
You're playing mono green. That's a powerhouse in any color.
Yeah.
In any
Oh yeah. I'll
format.
just drop this colossal Dreadmaw. Here.
Yeah. How big is he?
It's a 4/5.
He's lying to you, by the way. He just wants to hit you. Ace.
Yeah, that's fine. Go ahead and swing him.
Okay. So first thing I'll do is I will 3. Let me leave the blue up.
Pull the rug from underneath you.
Tap 3.
So I
And I will
feel
beast
slighted.
within the Kami of Spirit. Dave, I still give you something. I'm
Okay.
still giving you a creature.
I have a chance to respond, right?
You do.
Yes, you do.
Okay, I'm gonna sack these 2 treasure tokens that I have,
Oh, this might backfire.
and I'm gonna play a card called Sheltering Word. Target creature
Oh,
I
love
control gains
that.
hexproof until in a turn,
Yup.
and I gain life.
Love
Equal
that.
to that creature's tough, which is currently 5. I gain 5 life.
That
Big
is
game 5
it.
life, yeah. Okay.
So does this resolve? We're cool.
Resolves with me.
Listen, Fallen, I think you
Yeah.
you chose wrong. You should have chose the Pauper player because that's where the power is.
Yeah. Bring it on.
Fallen, I'm completely okay to back out of that agreement.
No. I'm not backing out of
fizzled.
you. It's okay. I got it. I'm cool. Okay.
Fizzle fever.
So then I will, So it'll just be. So
You're
two
just
things
trying
will
to get your
happen.
commander on me, right?
Yeah, it's just gonna be the commander. So I'm just gonna swing the commander at Fallen.
Yeah.
It is gonna help me out with the order of things. Is it gonna be the voting first, or will it be the scrying and the counters?
It's however you want to stack it.
You decide to
get
stack it.
it.
It would, So it would be. We'll do Cirdan coming at Fallen. We'll
Well,
resolve the voting.
No. Don't. So you want to do Wises first because you get to scry. So now you can decide: do you want to vote for yourself or not to draw a card?
So basically, when you attack, you want the order that you want to choose is just try.
Okay, so I can still say this will attack Fallen.
Yeah,
but this will
that
trigger
you can
first.
still
Oh
say.
yeah. You
That's
declare
what I was
all
trying
of
to
your
figure out.
attackers at once, and then all of the attacking triggers go on the stack, and you decide how they go on the stack and how they.
Correct.
So essentially, you go. I want to do Celeborn first, and then we're gonna vote.
Okay. Yeah, so we'll do that then. So I'll send Cirdan to Fallen,
Scry
and
one.
we'll go through with Celeborn's.
Go ahead.
So do your scry.
So I'm gonna do the scry. That at the bottom. Since it's just one elf that I scried with, I just get to put one counter on Celeborn.
Yeah.
Now we can go into the shenanigans of voting.
Shenanigans.
Yep.
Democracy is not shenanigans, Tate. It's what we fight for.
Ready.
I voted. Are we ready?
Yep.
Ready?
Democracy.
Me
I voted for
again.
myself.
We all voted for ourselves. We did.
I
Yeah.
think
We did it. We finally
Draw
did what
a
we're supposed to
card.
do.
Did it.
Everyone draws a card.
Stuff. And I did block with a chair.
That's family.
That's
family.
Dom would be so happy.
It is family.
And I will pass turn for that.
At your end step, I will tap 3. I'm gonna look at the top 3 cards in my library, and if there's a creature, I will reveal it and put it into my hand. Wow, my next,
Okay.
I'm gonna reveal a. Yep. So I'll put these on the bottom, and then I will go to untap, upkeep, draw. Let's say we're gonna say non-land again. Hey, look, we get a Tyrant Guard. Tyrant Guard has sacrifice Tyrant Guard. Creatures you control with counters on them game hexproof and indestructible to end turn.
Does anyone else feel it weird that the word guard has the U first? I spelt it out and I went, wait, why isn't this working? And I realized it's UARD.
Let's do land for turn.
Hexproof and indestructible?
Yes.
I hate both of those things.
That's a shame.
What are we to do?
Sorry, say it again.
Yeah,
I think
yeah.
you cut out.
Cut.
Noob, how big is your big boy?
Sorry.
Currently it is a 6'5". Yeah, 6'5". Hasn't done anything to you.
Hasn't.
So his butt is 5.
Come on, man.
I think it's just relaxing and it's just a nice
It's
tree.
just chilling. It made some mana. It protected itself once. Feel like
Once.
lonely little tree, spirit tree with a face.
Hey, you don't mess with trees.
Hey, Chris, what turn are we on?
We are on turn 6 right now.
When people ask that, that means they're gonna win.
Well, no, I was making sure I didn't play land.
Yeah.
Usually it's like, hey, what turn are we on? Take it home. All right, yeah, okay.
GG.
Put it.
All right, we're gonna tap 7.
That's a lot of mana.
That's a several minutes.
That's more than one
of them,
mana.
2 of them being from the Magus. I'm gonna cast a Xenothorpe for 5. Because I cast a permanent X spell, I'll make a copy of him.
You gotta do 5 damage to 2 targets.
No, wait, hold on.
I
No,
think.
hold on.
This white Spirited Brother.
If you let my commander live.
Your commander's dead.
Yeah, but if you let it live, it won't attack you.
Your commander's dead.
Yeah, but what if it wasn't?
I have 2 bullets. One of them's for your commander.
The other one's my commander.
Fudge. Okay.
Aren't those totems?
No, they're not. That's the
No,
problem.
those are the buff.
Oh.
These are just buffs. Don't awe me. I was
Yeah.
actually gonna fucking smash you next time.
I knew you were.
I was gonna go unrelentingly. I was just gonna throw a bunch of shit at your.
The second 5, I feel that Chris, I feel like you.
We taking out Dargy?
I don't know. Noob, I'll let you decide. Where does the other 5 damage go?
Can I target one of your own creatures?
You may not.
It does say any target. Just saying.
Says any target. Listen. I feel like voting thing is fine, but the scrying thing is not. I want to diminish Nate's ability to make his draws better than our draws. If we're all gonna draw and we're gonna do drawing things, that's fine. I don't like his scrying ability. Let's take out the elf that scries.
Nate, I feel that is fair. I feel like the scry ability is gone.
I think that's totally fair. Totally fair.
Yeah.
It goes to graveyard or exile.
It's just dead. I just shoot it with 5 damage. Just dead.
Been
Bin.
care.
You don't care. No.
I think it's a good idea. The other option was El Gigante there, but whatever.
I thought about that, but then again, I'm like, I got a 5/5. I got a big board to block it if he comes at
Yeah,
me.
exactly.
And then let's move to combat. I'm going to give this guy a +1/+1 counter.
So now it has flying and haste.
Yes.
Yep.
So let's do it to this one. Well, no, they already had flying and haste because they already had counters on them. So.
Oh yeah, because the ETVs the counters.
You confused me, man. Don't do that.
I'm just as confused as you are.
All right, so I'm going to send the copy 5/5. I'm sorry, the copy 6/6 at Turtle.
One response to that.
You may have one response.
Only one anymore.
I take it back. It's not a response. Never mind. I'm taking 6 in the air.
It's just to get your life total down, just a little bit.
Oh, yeah.
You have to justify the damage. Just be like, listen, I'm smacking you in the face, bud.
Yep.
This is how it's going.
I will move to my end step, and if a creature, so I only get one, so it's not that
yeah.
So I'll get one of my my gargoyles back, and I will pass the turn.
Untap and draw. All right, command tower.
Got access to a lot of stuff.
Just bugs.
No,
Right.
I'm just saying. I'm talking about Chris.
Tap for 3.
Thinking.
Drift
I don't
of
like it.
Phantasms. Go look for a mana value 3 and put it into my hand.
Yep,
Oh, nice.
love that card.
Oh, you're transmuting. Oh,
You don't counter the transmute, you counter what you transmute it for.
right.
Yeah, that's a great tutor in blue because now you're not limited to just spells. That's
Board wipe.
All right, gotta look for Ingenious Artillerist. Whenever an artifact enters the battlefield under your control, deals that much damage to each opponent.
And then I'm
Listen,
guessing that's what you're going to play next.
He had a
Then-
board wipe.
That's the bin. For a single blue, I cast not that.
What's a common board wipe?
2 damage? It's the hell is it called? I have it here. Fiery Cannonade and Dragon Wave. It does 2 damage to each 9 pirate or 9 dragon. And then there's also Crypt Rats dealing 1 damage at a time. Then there's the
I think-
black. I can't think of it right here.
Didn't Blasphemous Act get downgraded?
No, Booty Blast is still up there.
Oh, don't even.
Yeah, Booty
I
Blast.
know, I
is still
thought
up
it did during. Let me see.
It was a rare. If it got downgraded, it'd be to an uncommon, right? But still,
It would
that's
go- yeah.
that's ridiculous.
All right, for 3, I'm gonna transmute Dizzy Spell. We'll look for a 1-drop. Put it in my hand.
Is there like a rule that if you like tutor 2 or 3 times, you're supposed to just like win?
I look for a Retraction Helix. I'm then gonna pass the turn, discarding the hand size, discarding a Lightning Bolt.
Okay, upkeep. Now I'm gonna try and do something here, and I apologize. During a draw step, before I draw, I can cast, right? I have access.
Yeah,
to
untap
stack. Is
upkeep.
that
You
true?
can cast spells and on your
Correct.
upkeep.
Okay,
Just-
so for 1 green, I'm going to reclaim. Put target card from your graveyard on top of your library.
Yep, that is the right play.
Be the forced adaptation. All right, so I'm gonna draw that card. Cool. For 4. No, I guess my. Oh no, I have a force. For 5, commander. Is that resolve? Shenanigans over there, Mr. Two Blue. I'm looking at you.
results.
Nah, isn't it doesn't resolve, or nah, isn't like don't look.
Got none.
Okay, thank God. Oh, all right, that resolves there. And then for 1, I will put the forced adaptation back on the commie, and I will pass it. Woo! Spicy plays. Here we go. And if you had not killed my commander, I was gonna make your face. It was gonna be so good.
Were you gonna make a bunch of 8/8s and come at me?
I was gonna make so many things
At
happen.
least 1.
At minimum 2.
Ooh.
It was gonna be a bad time. Actually, now that I'm thinking about it, it was gonna be really bad, which is a great time. Like
You know
a
what?
good time for me, a bad time for everybody
You
else.
can try again next turn.
I mean, if you don't kill my fucking shit, I might.
I mean, I don't have it. I mean, I don't know what I do and don't have in this deck. I've only played it like 4 times. I literally bought the Tyranid deck and the.
I'm sorry, I passed the turn, Nate. I don't know if you heard that.
Oh, sorry. I didn't hear it.
Yeah, my bad. Sorry.
Okay. Going to. So I'm going to tap Elvish Archdruid and get 3 green mana because I have 3 elves. So I have 3 floating green. So I got 3 floating green. I'll pay 2 more green, so 5. What I'm doing is I'm paying for inscription abundance kick, so 5 total.
Yep.
When it enters the battlefield, because it was kicked, I get to choose any number of the options. So what I'm gonna do is first I'm gonna put 2 1/1 counters onto Cirdan.
Can I interest you in putting them on my commander instead?
No.
If he does it, I will kill your commander again.
It's about maximizing efficiency.
Yeah.
But see what I'm
I'm
doing is I'm
telling
trying
you, if he does it, I will kill your commander again.
to get rid of your commander.
God damn it.
Oh, the second option I'm gonna choose is target creature fights target creature I don't control. So I'm gonna have Cirdan fight the Sylvanas Invoker.
Why am I the You know what? I shouldn't have run my mouth.
See what I'm saying?
I should not have run my mouth about saying,
Right, I'm so crazy.
shouldn't have done it.
Chris, I haven't shown you any love yet, Chris.
Correct.
I'm gonna send you some love, dude.
All right.
I'm a target player. Chris gains X life, where X is the greatest power among creatures they control.
But that I
So
control.
Chris would get 7. Chris would get 7 life, right, from Dargo?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Wow, favorition. This
Yeah.
is
No,
nepotism at
I'm
its
spreading
finest.
the wealth, man. Spreading the wealth.
It's
Can't
okay.
believe this.
I'll take it right back. I'm just gonna take it right back.
The main phase there. What am I
Do we need to turn into the Tyranid for the draw triggers?
for the what's going on trigger with the Tyranid?
Yeah, I mean, no. Do I need to turn into the Tyranid for your attack trigger?
I think he's asking
Maybe.
about
Hey.
your commander. Yeah.
Hang tight on that, because you might want to try to keep that Tyranid for. Oops. Let me go back. Bunch of my math here.
I really
Alright,
wanted
he's
to make
gonna-
some
he's gonna hang
8/8s.
tight.
That was going to be fun.
Hang tight. Where less to cast though? 4. That would be 4. I'll still do 1. Okay, so I'll do that instead. I'm going to pay 4. So I'm gonna cast Seeds of Renewal. It costs 1 less to cast for each opponent. So instead of costing 7, it costs 4.
Yeah.
4. I'm gonna bring back 2 cards to hand, and that's gonna be Beast Within and the Celeborn the Wise.
Okay. Cool.
Exile Seeds, and now I'll go to combat.
Yeah, I still hold the same bet.
Yeah, so
Wow.
I'll swing Cirdan to Fallen, and we can all get to voting.
Now
Ready?
you guys do know that he just put that ugly elf back into his hand. That makes him scry, correct?
Yes.
So, like, if he doesn't
Listen.
draw a card,
I understand. I'm ready.
I'm ready.
I'm ready.
3, 2, 1, vote.
Me again.
Me.
I
Me.
voted for Chris.
I get to draw 2.
Chris
Okay, I
goes
get to draw 1.
Well, guess who's coming back?
So I get to put. No one voted for me.
Nope, elf is coming back.
Nope,
elves.
not
Here's
the
the
elf.
thing. I have 3 cards in hand. None of them are permanents. So me voting for anybody who's not
So
me
search for
would
the
be
wrong thing.
silly.
Oh, so what does he do?
I'm putting in Elrond. Elrond is shenanigans. Elrond's the worst one of the frick 'em all.
Yeah, I know. A little shocked by that one. How bad they nerfed Elrond.
Yeah. So enters battlefield. Each player secretly votes for fellowship or aid. For each fellowship vote, the voter chooses. For each fellowship vote, the voter chooses a creature they control. I gain control of each creature chosen this way. They can't attack the original owner.
Yep.
And then for aid or tied for aid, I get to put a 1/1 counter on each creature I control. So I can either take control like a thief of one of your things if you vote for
You can get some
Fellowship.
You can
Or I
buff
can
your team
get
up like
counter
crazy.
for aid. Yeah.
And do we get to choose which creature, or do you take one?
It's when it enters the battlefield.
Well, the owners choose.
The
which
voter
creature they
chooses, so
get.
you get to choose
Yeah.
what to give them.
Oh, okay, cool.
You can buff me.
It's a secret council, sir.
Sorry.
Secret.
God damn
Secret.
it.
Let me put the word up.
I'm ready as well.
Yeah, I'm just gonna say mine out loud.
3, 2, 1. Yeah, I'm gonna let you buff. Chris, that's not a vote.
Oh. Me.
Oh, sorry. I meant so. I'm voting for. I want
Hilarious.
to take one things from Chris. I'm voting for fellowship. That's what I wanted to do.
All right. Well, I was whatever. Turtle. I was voting
So
for you. For anything.
okay. So Nate, you don't want to vote fellowship
Oh, because I don't want to be. Oh shit, you're right.
because you're just gonna target your own thing, and then it's gonna not be able to attack
Yes.
yourself.
Yeah.
You always will vote aid.
Do you want me to help
Correct.
you on benefits?
Oh, that's so sad.
Yeah.
Oh, man.
So
Okay,
I'm gonna
I'll
vote.
always for aid.
Whatever makes you not take my stuff.
Yeah, everyone voted aid.
Everyone.
I did not vote aid.
Oh my god.
Okay, so what are you giving me, Fallen?
So I declared blockers, and
Okay.
so I'm giving him the Tyranid that I was blocking with.
This would be before.
No.
Oh no, because he attacked.
He attacked.
He
On
attacked.
attack, I declared blockers, correct?
No.
No. So attack phase and block phase are 2 separate phases.
Yeah. So attack.
He declared
triggers,
attackers.
different thing.
We did the voting for attacks. He put Elrond into play. He's still technically on declaring attackers.
Correct.
Oh, okay.
So you haven't blocked yet.
You can have a +1/+1 counter.
Oh,
I'll take
shenanigans.
3+1/+1 counters. Goes up to 5. What this deck needs is a freaking Rogue's Passageway or something. Something to make them block.
There's plenty of cards that give like modified creatures trample and shit like that.
Oh,
Yeah.
yeah, green is beautiful for that.
So my Tyranid's dead.
Tyranid is dead, and I will pass turn after that.
All right. And just
I'm
give
going to
everyone
top
a
two cards in my
recap
library.
right now. We are at 10 o'clock. I will do 15 more minutes before I go to my next pod.
Absolutely.
fair. Sounds fair.
Do you
Yeah.
just out of respect for the next pod that you need to go to?
Yeah.
Do you need to go now?
No, it's my own pod.
Oh, okay. Make them wait. Fuck those.
Exactly. I already told them I'll wait. They're like, fine. Yeah, I do 7:30 and I do 10 o'clock.
I mean, I'm down for just one more turn then. Since
No.
it goes back to you, Chris, we can just do one more turn. Cause
No, I'll do.
I'm just stalling the game. I'm just having fun with shenanigans.
Yeah, we'll do 2 rotations and see how she rolls. So like, Fallen, you finish yours, and then we'll do 2 rotations.
That'll be about 15 minutes. Yeah.
Yeah, exactly. So that's what I figured.
All right, let's stay focused here, folks.
All right, untap. I did that at end his turn. I grabbed a Moloch. When it enters the battlefield, it's going to fight up to one target creature and opponent controls. If that creature would die, this turn it gets exiled instead. That's what I grabbed. I'm going to do non-land for turn. Hey, look, I got another creature. That one is each creature you control gets +1/+1 for each +1/+1 counter on it.
Huh. Okay. All
I
right.
crave violence. Let's do Cave of Temptation for the lane for turn.
That's Malcolm and the Artillerist and call it a day. Yeah, almost there. I just don't have a way to untap right now. That's the thing. If I had an untapper.
Trigger twice. So when these enter in the battlefield with 5 counters on it, I get to draw a card. I was trying to figure out, I thought the 5 was what gave it the second ability. My bad.
JM told you to hurry up, Samson. I'm trying to kill your Chris. I'm trying to kill Chris. Because he's on my next pod.
That's fine. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Alright, so let's do 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. We're gonna play Carnivorous. We're gonna do 1, 2, 3, 4. Tap my commander for 2. So that's gonna be for 4. We're going to create 2. One is going to be the hamster, and one's that one. They're both 4/4s. When they enter the battlefield, it fights up to one target creature and opponent controls. How big is your big dude?
Big dude.
Yeah,
You gotta be more specific.
turtle.
Cirdan is now a 7. Okay, hold on. That's a 1/1 on everyone. So 7, 9.
It's
10, 8. I'm sorry, 8, 9, 10. So it's a 9, 10.
How big is your smaller one? Far right.
Elron.
Everyone, how big is far right?
And then that's a 6, 6. 9,
Well, when
10.
we gave everything +3/+3, that was kind of our fault.
Yeah.
Oh no, my bad. Hold on, I forgot. He's a 2/2, so he's actually 2, 3. He's 7, so he deals 7 damage. So I can kill the far right one, correct?
Yeah.
And not lose my guy.
Right.
Oh no, shit! Hell, I'm sorry. No, they're bigger because they get.
We've reached critical mass when it comes to commander.
Okay.
There's a certain point where there's just so many different things going on the board that you're like, I think this is what's happening, but I'm not.
No, all right. So this is what we're gonna do. Core Moloch is going to kill Chris's commander, and he'll survive.
He doesn't seem happy about that.
Isn't it a 4? No, because it's that 4/4 goes about ancestry. That's fine.
Yeah, so he's a 4. So it's 4, 6 plus 4 more. There's an 11. The other one is going to kill Dave's commander.
After everything I went through,
I told you I'm killing your commander again.
I even cast a spell on upkeep. I can't.
told you
believe
I'm
this.
killing your commander again. I made a promise.
Made a
I
promise.
understand.
And then I'm going to move to combat. I'm going to put a +1/+1 counter on the Winged Hive Tyrant. And 6, that's 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27, 28, 29, 30, 31, 32.
If it's not apparent, I have 1 blocker, and it's a.
I'm math drawing again. That's 10. That's 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27, 28, 29, 30, 31, 32, 33, 34, 35. I'm swinging these 3 flyers at Turtle.
Wow.
So Turtle doesn't have flyers, correct?
I'm taking all of that. Yep.
Yeah.
What a swerve!
All right, so Turtle's taking all 35 in the air there. And then Dave.
Damn.
You keep coming at me.
Oh, and I reset that.
Hold on a
Dave.
second.
He's
Coming at you.
What do you say?
What?
You keep making threats, and I don't appreciate
There
it.
is a difference. Threats are allowed to be empty. These are words, not actions.
My threats aren't empty.
Fair.
So this is going to be 8, 9, 10, 11, 12,
Oh, I
13,
totally misread
14,
that
15, 16, 17, 18. So that's 18 at Dave.
18 at
Yeah.
Dave. Damn.
I'll
They're
take
flying.
18.
They're also flying.
Yeah.
Everything
yeah,
flies.
that's fine.
Everything flies. Move to instep. I'll make another Tyranid.
Nice.
Fast turn.
All right. Turn 8.
If you can't stop the Tyranids, I'm going to
All
Can
right.
you kill him?
No,
Can you kill him?
I
Is that-
searched for the wrong thing I could have.
What?
Yeah.
Search for the wrong thing.
Yeah. Because 1, 2, 3. Tap 4.
I'm not
Malcolm.
trying. I'm not the kind of guy to be like, I got nothing, but I got nothing. So I don't really have anything off the
Do
top. That's gonna
Faithless
fix this.
Looting. 2, discard 2. Yep, discarding 2. So 1.
I never thought I'd be in a position to pay 7 mana for a
2.
fucking uncommon spell.
Shield
Just throwing that
Sphere.
out there.
That's the beauty of Popper.
All
That's
right.
right.
I will
The beauty.
take. Oh fudge.
Oh, I could have had flying one more turn. Dang it.
So
Oh,
I'm taking the L, but the reason why I could have won is so if I search for Freed from the Real instead of the ingenious artillerist, I have a Viridian Longbow in hand. So I could have tapped it to deal 1 damage to target opponent, and then it would have made a treasure token with Malcolm, and then would have untapped it with
Yeah.
Infinite.
Yeah.
Ah, wow. Very cool. Very cool.
Yeah.
GG's. Fallen with the back-to-back wins.
So here's the fun thing, okay? Not to be the kind of guy who's like, well, I would have done this. The turn that you killed my Kami, I have 2 untapped spells plus counters in my hand. And those would have been and I would have been able to tap it for 8 mana, make a land. I know you have Aetherize. I know that.
I was saving it. I was saving it until you like. When
I was going to be able to
Swan
make
Song.
like
I was waiting
4.
for
I was going to be able to animate like 5.
I was waiting to swan song that Aetherize, to be honest.
See, he's got my back. That's the way I like it.
So like my next turn, I would have just played these 2 cards,
Yeah.
and I would
Bumper
have
plays
been a
a
little
cat.
tyrant. It's bad. Like
So
flying
everyone's watching here.
flying
Here's a
bugs
cat.
are never good.
I gotta be honest. As my first foray into playing a popper deck, I'm pretty stoked. I like it. I think I'm gonna keep this together and look through my cards to see if I can find something to kind of give it some grease.
Well, you said speed it up. I'm like, okay, I think I got it.
Look, I mean, you took that precon, mono green precon, against a mono green Popper deck against a precon, an actual EDH deck,
Yeah.
and
I made them scared.
And they held.
And they held. So I mean, I'm telling you, man, Popper, it ain't a bad way to go. It really isn't. 'Cause
Never
it's all about,
underestimate.
Power.
that's what's good about Popper is it brings people back to synergies rather than like someone was saying, like just the big ass
Giant
legendary
dumpy
rare.
things, yeah,
It's
exactly.
all about synergy.
I think
Yeah.
the biggest thing you said was that when you open yourself up to the largest card pool in like a legacy format, you open yourself up to a lot of staples and a lot of samesies. And you're right. Like you can OMG said it best. You can boil down most EDH games to the same thing, which is turns 1, 2 are ramping, turns 3, 4 are establish, maybe play your commander, draw cards, turns 5, 6, and 7 are develop an engine, and then turn 8 is win. And you're like, oh, how you go about that is the paint, but the lines are the same, right? And you're just
Pretty
like,
much, yeah.
this to me was like, oh, I could build something kind of interesting here and do something a little different because of the restrictions, right? So I'm stoked with it.
If
think it's really
I
cool.
definitely I agree.
Yeah, I think it's sweet.
I in all honesty, I'm going to try to build a Popper deck. I don't know how I want to, because I can cheat. Like so I'm such
are
a huge
things
fan
you
of
can do,
Shadowborn
yeah.
Apostles.
Yeah.
I'm such a huge fan of Shadowborn Apostles. I could build 3 Shadowborn Apostle deck.
You could do
Hell yeah.
Shadowborn Apostles in Popper. Just
I
saying.
think our gracious horse needs to get going.
But yes.
Yeah.
Just host.
All right,
I called you a
everyone.
horse. I don't know why.
Thank you very
Bye,
much
guys.
for joining, everyone. We're gonna take like a 2-second break so I can get the other pod ready to go. So let's just do quick recap, say who you are, where people can find you, and we'll go from there. All right, Dave, go.
What's going on, everybody? I'm Dave the Noob. Instagram is for lifestyle stuff. Twitter is for MTG. I'm working on my YouTube channel. You can go over there, check out the list that I have for like my promos that I did. Thank you so much to everybody who checked that out. And also thank you to everybody who goes and supports streams like this. It's really awesome to see people in chat, raising it up, spreading awareness, all that great stuff. So thank you again to everybody. Good luck, have fun, get good. And thank you so much to OMG for having me. You've always been such an awesome support, and even from the very beginning, and I'll always toss it back. So thank you so much, man. Thank you for
Hell yeah,
having me.
brother. And Nate.
All right. Hey guys, Nate or TurtleLock14. You can find me on all the social medias as TurtleLock14. Really trying to just grow my Twitch presence up. So if you wouldn't mind, just give me a follow here. Be greatly appreciated. Chris, Dave, Fallen, glad I got to get a game in with you guys. Can't wait to see where you guys go with your Popper decks, and reach out because the Popper community I think is really great on the Twitter space. So, GG's and Fallen. I'll pass it on to you.
Like always, guys, my name is Fallen. You can find me at Whatnot mainly, but you can look up all my social medias will be Fallen Samson.
Mhm.
I'm trying to develop a Discord and all the other fun jazz. I'm really trying to get back into streaming. come check it out. I will ping the Whatnot link. It currently has if you follow that link and you sign up, you get a $10 credit off your first purchase. And Whatnot is for Magic, any hobbyist kind of thing, or just, as the app's called it, Whatnot.
All right. Oh yeah. All right. Thank you very much, everyone. Just be back and let's just say 10:15. Ironically, 15 minutes before we started. So see y'all's in 2 minutes. Thank you very much, y'all.
Ciao, everybody. Bye.
Oh god.
Welcome to the world.
There's so many lights.
All right. On that note, everyone, thank you very much. Thank you for joining, everyone.
night.
That was grand. All right. Y'all be good, everyone.
Yeah, take care.
Peace.